The Georgia Bulldogs are the SEC champions again. How about that? Damn, he killed him. Oh, shoot, man. Let's see. Yeah, bro. What a stinking ball game. What a stinking ball game. Texas gave it a ride, though, dude. Texas gave it a ride. What's going on, boys? Just got finished watching this daggum Texas Georgia game, dude. Pretty crazy ending. What a stinking hit by the quarterback. Quarterback got absolutely blasted. I'm surprised he didn't have a concussion right now. Is this kid gonna be able to talk? What's up, press? Oh, my bad, man. Should be able to hear me a little bit better now. Did you see that hit, dude, on the on Gunnar Stockton press? Dude, that thing was out of control, bro. I'm pretty sure he lost consciousness. They really do. They need to check him, man. Make sure he's okay. Pretty sure he blacked out, dude. So who do we got, man? SMU and Clemson. I hope the old guard handles it down. He got rocked, bro. He got stinking obliterated, press. Yeah, that was a gnarly stinking hit, bro. That was a gnarly stinking hit. But there it is, man. The Georgia Bulldogs, once again, SEC champions. What's up, Anthony? What's going on, fam? Preston said he's pulling for Clemson. Me too, bro. I'm pulling for Clemson. Clemson. I'm pretty sure you put that P in there on purpose. SMU is a 2.5 point favorite, interestingly enough. Which is pretty crazy, man, if you ask me. Nick said he's got the Tigers winning this one over SMU. I hope so, man. I hope so. So you want SMU to win. Why in the world would you be pulling for SMU? Legitimate question. Legitimate question, Nick. I thought NC State fans were big Clemson fans. I thought that's who y'all pulled for when State wasn't playing. Because I know y'all are like, are they though? Is that a football rivalry, Nick? I think in order for it to be a rivalry, the other team has to think you're a rival, right? We need to get some Clemson fans in here and validate this supposed rivalry. Y'all don't like him? I don't think anybody likes him. I don't think anybody likes him. Hey, y'all do me a favor, man. Hit that like button for me. ACC may get 2 in the CFP, better for all of us. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's possible. I really don't know. I can see Clemson being left out, and I can additionally see or are you saying that Miami might be able to sneak in? I guess that would be possible, but I think SMU they might hose SMU, man. I think that is a possibility. I really do. Let's look at this thing real quick, man. And I think it's because of their strength of schedule. I think it's like 75th in the country, and they're 0-1 against what is it? Top 25. Yeah, 100% press. I think they'd have to blow them out, dude. What's up, Lovey? Good to see you, bro. They would have to absolutely stink and blow them out, man. I just don't see that happening. See real quick. Southern Methodist, 49th. This is hey man, they got the W, man. They got the W. That's all that matters, Nick. Think Clemson wins, Bobby? That's who I'm pulling for, man. I don't know, dude. I got a sneaky suspicion. That SMU is going to come in here and let us know who the new ACC daddy is. Press said SMU could certainly get hosed, but it's only possible to get 2 ACC teams. Only for LOL State's rival to win. Yeah, good old LOL State. You think so, Max? I can see that it's debatable, man. 29-24 against Nevada. 59-7 against Holy Christian or Houston Christian. Holy Christian. Houston Christian. 18-15 lost to BYU at home. At home, that's the key. 66-42 TCU, 42-16 Florida State, 34-27 at number 22 Louisville. That's a good W. 40-10, 1-point win at Duke. Got a good victory against Pitt. 10-point win against BC. Beat the brakes off of UVA. Beat the brakes off of Cal. I can see it, dude. I can see it as long as they're competitive in this football game. Not being left out against a top 20 team. Schumann moved up your board because of the defense levy. I hear you, man. Are we sure Texas is good? They've lost to Georgia twice, and today they played a backup quarterback all second half. I would say that Texas is still pretty, I mean, like, good enough to be in the playoff. Yeah, I would say they're good enough to be in the playoff. If you lose to Georgia twice, and they're competitive, i.e., you know, one of them is in overtime, I would say, yeah, you should be in the playoff, man. 12 teams, and they were both competitive football games. Yeah, I think you should be in the playoffs. Like good, like 12 team good. But I do understand what you're saying, McChronicle. If he can bring a few dogs with him, yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be stinking nice? Yeah, they lost 30-15 in Athens, and then they obviously lost in Atlanta. So basically, too, take into consideration, basically both of those were away games. So they lost to Georgia 2 times in Georgia. Just saying. I think that counts for a little of something. Little Russ in the house. Check him out, dude. Got the hoodie on. His hoodie game is strong. Lovey said, "You the man." Kev said, "What's up, buddy?" But yeah, I would say that Matt Campbell, 45-19 against Arizona State. Eek. And those 9 of those points were in the fourth quarter. That was garbage time, so it was 45-10 basically. And then with the way that Sumrall finished out his season, Yeah, that definitely was. Definitely a good game, Kev. Definitely a good football game, man. I especially like that stinking hit. That stinking hit. Hey, Preston said cut those sleeves off. Yeah, because the coach that we want to get, he cuts his sleeves off. Hoodie up, sleeves cut off, man. I'm gonna have to do it, bro, but I can't do it to one of my nice hoodies. I can't do it to one of my nice hoodies, man. What's up, Pat? BB. Nah, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that, Lovey. You don't get that boy in trouble. Next thing you know, he comes he comes in and he's like, "Hey, Dad." I'm like, "What did you do?" I wanted to be like Bill Belichick. Nah, that was not targeting. I agree, Pat. I agree, bro. It's a good, clean football hit, man. I thought that kid died for a second, though. Get a Walmart shirt and do it. 100%. 100%. Get a Walmart hoodie and do it. I'm pretty sure that's all Bill Belichick wears anyway. He's got Walmart hoodies. I have no idea, Kev. I have no idea, brother. I'll be completely honest with you, man. You know as much as I do. All I've done is I've heard one thing that I've heard that I haven't heard reported uh is I have heard that he has been seen on campus 3 separate times and that Carolina has been talking to him as far back as the Boston College game. So, you know, it apparently Carolina's been talking to him for a minute. Lovey said, my company sells the college apparel at Walmart and Target. I might have to get up with you, man. Send you a couple of bucks. Send you a couple of bucks so we can get some cutoff worthy hoodies. Football's gotten soft. Nah, they didn't kick him out of the game, did they? I don't think they kicked him out of the game. I think they said it was a clean hit. I just don't think you interview somebody 2 times without a job. Yeah, I really do. I think that's where we're leaning right now, Kev. If y'all get Coach B with his son in waiting, wow, 100%, Pat. A lot of people are knocking it though, bro. They're like, "Oh man, you fired a 73-year-old, and now you're gonna hire a 72-year-old. Y'all are stupid, bro. How do you pass up on arguably the best NFL coach of all time? I just don't get it, man. Yeah, they didn't even call a penalty, press. Yeah, good clean hit, which good. That's what I would expect. Not a daggone penalty, man. Tell that kid to get down. Or take it on the chin. And hey, he got up and took it on the chin. Good for him. His son's a good coach too. See, that's why we need, Gene, we need it by tomorrow, brother. I think ideally tomorrow since the portal opens on Monday, 100%. Get that coach in waiting right now so that when that stinking portal opens up, hey, Bill can be like this. He can do the 8 up and he can be like, hey, young men, you want to come and be great? Your journey starts in Chapel Hill. Just absolutely raid everybody in the portal, bro. All you got to do is get them through, you got to get them through, make sure they're academically eligible. Yeah. Yeah, 6 Super Bowls as a head coach and 2 as a DC. Press said, the best coach ever. All right, here we go, man. Little ACC Championship game action. How's that thing looking in Charlotte, bro? Looks like there's a decent turnout. South Carolina. He delegate a lot, but discipline, yeah, definitely be disciplined. I think he will be able to recruit, Pat. Like I said, man, Throw up the stinking Super Bowl rings, man. Yeah, a lot of the kids haven't bolted yet. You never know, man. One or two might stink and come back. Oh, a little quick end around, bro. Woo! Stay on your feet. That's a good stinking opening play right there, dude. That's a hard one to guard. BB would make UNC football not soft anymore. Amen, brother. Preach it. Preach it from the rooftops. Apparently his granddaughter goes to UNC and his dad was an assistant coach during the 50s. Yeah, I actually showed out, Gene. Check this out, Gene. Oh, strip sack. Clemson football. Here we go. Looks like daddy is home early. Looks like Big Daddy is sneaking home early. Yeah, look, Gene said, do your job. Yeah, check this out. Check this out, Gene. This is the Carolina Football Bible, Football in the Forest. Put that over where you guys can see it. Good night. I'm an idiot. Hold on. So, Football in the Forest on page 243. You got Bill Belichick right there. There's Bill Belichick, baby Bill, in Kenan Stadium during his father's mid-1950s tenure as a Carolina assistant coach. Check that out, bro. What's good, Orange? What's good, brother? The Belichick family. So this is what it says, man. Check this out. Check this out. Let me read this real quick. Bro. There's some ties here with the Belichicks. Steve Belichick was an assistant at Vanderbilt when his son Bill was born in April 1952. And when boss Bill Edwards was fired after the 52 football season, Steve was left to look for a new job. He hoped he could catch on with the new coach at Carolina, George Barclay, and told Belichick he'd try to get him a spot on the Tar Heel staff as well. Belichick waited and waited through the early days of 1953. Then eventually he and wife Jeanette decided to pile everything in their car, head east, and call Barclay from the road. If there was no job, they would head south to Florida, and Steve would look for a job coaching high school football. In Knoxville, not quite halfway to Chapel Hill, the Belichicks pulled up alongside a restaurant, and Steve got out and called from a payphone. David Halberstam wrote in The Making of a Coach, the Carolina job was his. So they went to Chapel Hill, and the idea of coaching high school football was put aside, at least for the moment. The Belichick family loved Chapel Hill, and the job there lasted 3 years from 1953 to 1955 before they were all fired again. So there is some ties to the Belichicks. And I missed the stinking touchdown. So it looks like daddy is home pretty stinking early. Preston said, I would suggest everyone watch the ESPN 30 for 30 special, the two Bills. If we end up hiring them, I will definitely check that out, Press. Definitely. 7-0. 7-0 Clemson, man. Like I said, I'm pulling for the Tigers. Can't lie. Lone coverage, bro. Easy 6. What in the world happened right there? Strip sack, and then Kate Klubnik finds somebody in the back end, bro, wide open. Crazy. Pat thinks Oregon's gonna win the Natty this year. Pat said we got Qs and FSU fans in here. Go Noles. Great channel, bro. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man. And Pat thinks Oregon's gonna win the Natty. Who's gonna win the national championship this year, boys? Little Russ said he loves Oregon. He's thinking he loves them so much. He said, "Dad, I wish you were from Oregon." Oh, that's his second favorite. He's got a second favorite. Well, good news, little Russ. Oregon's beating Penn State right now, 7-0. Oregon's up on Penn State 7-0. Obviously, Clemson's up on SMU 7-0. Georgia beat Texas in OT. Uh-oh, Clemson is smelling blood, bro. I feel like they're smelling blood, fam, already. Like they're in attack mode. Scott wants Tennessee. Uh-oh. A little triggeration. A little dazzle. Good night, bro. SMU's just like throwing the bucket in there. Preston said little Russ. Yeah, he loves Oregon, man. I read that Bill's son Steven will take over after Bill retires if Bill takes the job at UNC. Yeah. It's still I got mixed emotions about it right now, but I'll be completely honest with you, bro. I don't know too much about Steve. All I know is he's got a stinking sick haircut, bro. And I'm being extremely facetious. So this right here is going to take some getting used to over on the Carolina sidelines. But you know what? I'm not even necessarily opposed to it, man. I'm not even necessarily opposed to it. Check out that, bro. That's like some Florida man stuff right there, baby. Florida man, check him out right here. I mean, it don't get much cooler than that. Extremely facetious. Oh no. Flag on the play. There they are, though. There's father and son, man. There's possibly the future. And then 2.0 action right there. That's thinking crazy to even think about, man. Crazy to think about. Belichick. Won a lot of football games. Hope you wouldn't pull it. New York Jets on Carolina. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Pat likes Steve. Call me unimaginative, but I think Georgia wins unless their quarterback is hurt. I mean, it's still going to be hard to beat Georgia, man, just because of that defense. That's Davidson County or Stokes County. Yeah, Steve, he can recruit and coach. Preston said, I mean, our kicker, Hutch, with his stash and single bar will fit right in. They need to bring the single bar back just for Hutch. What's going on, Ryan? What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Steve's a good evaluator too, Pat. I think he could, Sloth. I mean, we're talking about maybe the greatest NFL coach of all time, bro. If anybody can do it. And his son's been in the college game for a little bit too, man. So, I mean, why not? Why not? We'll see how he attacks this portal, man. That's what I need to see. I mean, that is something that I want to see. I want to see his ability to recruit and draw talent to Chapel Hill. Because I'm not really worried about the X's and O's, man. I've heard people talk about, well, it's a boring style of football, and he likes to win games. My brother was telling me, I likes to win games 14-13. Bro, if you win the stinking game, I don't care. You think I care? If you give me an ACC championship and we beat Clemson 22-19 like Georgia did Texas in overtime, that I'm going to, well, we didn't blow them out. No, we just want to win stinking championships. I want to win football games. I don't care how you win them. Don't care, bro. Don't. Now I'm on that. I am on that stinking bandwagon hard, Fabian. Hard, bro. I want Bill Belichick. That's what I want. 100%, dude. Do your job. Do your job, man. You don't think he'll be good with NIL stuff? I mean, the dude has been in the NFL. He's been in the NFL, man. So, I mean, it's not like, I think it's going to be, I think what's more difficult is these college coaches trying to navigate this thing as opposed to an NFL coach coming in and he's like, players get paid? Yeah, of course they get paid, you know? So, yeah, he's got to fine tune some things, obviously, so that we make sure that we're not committing any NCAA infractions or whatever. But, you know, if Bill Belichick wants to take the job, I'm going to say yes. Yes, sir. The fact you get to say I played for the best NFL coach of all time would be cool. 100%. 100%. Gene said he wanted Deion earlier. Of course he's on the bandwagon. Heck yeah, man. I wanted Deion Sanders. I wanted Neon Deion, baby. Uh-oh. Nice little gadget. Uh-oh. Well, I thought he was going to get outside. Yeah, I wanted Neon Deion, man. Heck yeah, bro. And this is a similar type. Obviously, we're talking about two different personalities, two different backgrounds, et cetera, but this is a similar hire, man. This is all eyes on Chapel Hill type hire. You know, I don't think people put enough emphasis on that. You know, Carolina's brand football-wise, you know, 2019, 2020, 2021, it kind of like skyrocketed again. You saw that with the recruiting classes, and then it just dissipated. It dissipated, man. So, you know, we're talking about somebody to come in and instantly reestablish the credibility. And out of who we got, like we're just saying, here, I'm going to show you the two of the other guys. You think it ends up Campbell or Summerall? I mean, I really hope not, man. I really hope not. To be honest with you. To be completely honest with you. Look at this. Look at this, boys. Because I was on the Summerall train. Tulane, right here. No show against Army. No show. That looked like watching the 2024 North Carolina Tar Heels. Just getting walked on, bro. Right up the middle. Can't do anything to stop it. Didn't make any coaching changes to stop it. And that was his second loss in a row after, you know, we started getting this juice about Summerall. And look, I wanted Summerall. Touchdown Clemson. Uh-oh. They're, it's all gas right now for the Tigers, baby. But look at that right there, bro. No show against Army. Yikes. You can't get scholarship dudes to make that happen against Army. Look at this right here. There's Matt Campbell, dude. 45-19 in the ship. And they scored 9 points in the fourth quarter. I was like, that game was 45-10, man. Now, this is my issue with Monken. All right. My only issue was with Monken. I wouldn't say my only issue because I don't know too much about him as a coach. Is that guy's been coaching the triple option forever, man. So, you know, when you look at defensive statistics and how they, you know, minimize the amount of possessions in football games, you know, how obviously he's not going to bring the triple option or the wing T to Chapel Hill. But, you know, what kind of offense does he bring to the table? You know, who is going to be his OC? What is his philosophy? Um, as far as the offense is concerned. And that's for Ryan, because he said he's hearing a lot of gas for Army's coach. Um, you know, I'm not gonna say that I'm absolutely adamant against it, but Levy said no quarterback will come to UNC for Monken. That is you know, that is a valid point, especially if he doesn't have an OC there that's gonna throw the football. Yeah, I've read a couple that said that too, Max, but I don't think they know what they're talking about, man. I read an article that said the Belichick coach hiring is a publicity stunt. I mean, 3, 4, times that they've met. I'm not saying he's going to get the job, but I don't think it's a publicity stunt. I think it's legitimate, dude. I think it's legitimate. Clemson, or Fabian said Campbell's been disqualified, no defense. Yep. Summerall too. Yep. I just don't want us running the triple option. Of course not. Yeah, that's an automatic. That is an automatic disqualifier. But I don't think he's going to do that anyway. Preston said if they pass the House bill, that caps NIL to $22 million. You're going to need a good X's and O's coach and someone that kid feels like can prepare them for the NFL. Bill Belichick. Yeah, the state fans don't want this to work, Gene. They definitely don't want this to stinking work, bro. That's true. That's true, Pat. That is true. That might have been the team. Let me see real quick, press. Let's see real quick. Yeah, Army got smashed by number 6 Notre Dame, 49-14. Yeah, 49-14, completely non-competitive. Which, I mean, like Max said, that's a high end football program. So, I would expect them to beat up on some cadets. Yeah, Fabian's on that Schumann train. I'm not mad at that either, bro. My only question with the Schumann thing, is that my only question with the Schumann thing, man, is just like, can he do that without Alabama and Georgia's brand or name attached to it? Because we don't have those resources yet, if ever. So, I mean, it's people say that he's like a good recruiter and everything. Well, I mean, good night, bro. Give me, which I would never wear it because I can't stand Georgia, but you give me a Georgia Bulldogs hat and you let me walk into some parent's house and say, hey, I'd like for your son to come play for the Georgia Dogs. Guess what? I'm going to be one of the best recruiters in the country as well. So, you saying that you're getting all these 4 and 5 stars to come to Georgia. Yeah, if you didn't, then you got to go. How can you not sell that to a college football kid? Sauce said Bill's finna run elite defense and offense, which college coaches can't stop. We'll see, man. We'll see. Preston said they need to go get Coach Prime. I agree. I agree. Me and Pat have talked about that offline a bunch. Pat, what you think about Coach Prime now after a 2-10 season? BB with Schumann and waiting. Yeah. What you think, Pat, if you're still in here, man? What you think about Neon Dion after a 2-10 season? No, heck no, Ryan. But here's the thing, brother. He doesn't have to beg. I'm Bill Belichick, man. You know what I'm doing? I'm sending you mail with a picture of me with 4 Super Bowl rings. That's what I'm doing. And I'm saying, hey, you can come here, get a great education. You can play in one of the most picturesque stadiums in the country. You can do something special that's never been done here. You can play for a 8-time Super Bowl winning champion coach. And I will show you exactly what you need to do to get to the NFL. What else do I got to tell you, man? What do I got to tell you? What else do you want to see, young man? Because if that ain't convincing to you, then go where you're going to go. Here's a picture of all my Super Bowl rings. All right. Here's a picture of Kenan Stadium. Here's a picture of Chapel Hill. I don't got to go sit in your stinking house and beg you to come back. No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. And then whatever money that those kids can have allocated to them, you know, as part of their NIL deal or whatever finances they're getting. Hey, man. So, no, I do not think. But I tell you what, his son will. Hey, I like it, Gene. Touchdown. Touchdown, SMU. Touchdown, SMU. They cut into it. Let him try on all the rings, man. Gene said, right, his girlfriend is proof that he can recruit young talent. I guarantee you he didn't sit in there and beg her to be his girlfriend. He probably showed her his stinking rings and his bank account. And then guess what? They were good to go. She was like, you know what? I think I'll come play for you. I think I'll come play for you, Coach Belichick. Nah, I wouldn't do that, Lovey. I would not. I would not send her to the recruit's house. That is a recipe for disaster, my friend. 72 with a 24-year-old girlfriend. That's it. It is silly to think about, man. That's stinking silly. Hey, I appreciate you guys, man. 14-7, 7:05 left to play. Clemson SMU in the Atlantic Coast Conference Championship game, man. Do me a favor, if you haven't, hit that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. This is the Tar Heel Huddle. Now that is impressive, says Fabian. I mean, if they have daddy issues, say yes, go from there. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. 100%, man. And then you can, here, let's see. Hold on. And then, hold on. Here, let's do it like this. I'm going to show you another pitch. With all due respect. So this is where, you know, when she comes on the recruit, what's up, SS? So when she comes on the recruit, you say, hey, listen, you know, you can't have her. Okay. That's his girlfriend. But there's plenty of this. That's your selling point right there. All right. Go ahead and exit out of that. Because that is your selling point right there. I mean, just keeping it 100 with you, man. If that's going to be the thing, that's going to be the thing. So, you know. Gene. Oh my goodness, man. I'm just saying, man, there it is right there. I mean, what else could you tell the kid? All these Super Bowl rings, everything I've accomplished, all the Hall of Famers that I've stinking coached. Beautiful Chapel Hill, beautiful Kenan Stadium. Let's do something that's never been done. You got that. I mean, good night, bro. That sounds like a great place to go to me. He was ranked the number 2 ACC player. I know, man. Hey, Kevin Jennings came up and just started balling, bro. There you go, Fabian. There you go, brother. That's what I'm saying. So I'm glad that we're all on the same page, man. I mean, you know, it's I have a feeling that recruiting is not as difficult as what some would make it out to be. Obviously, you got to get the kid through academically. That's especially at a place like Carolina. That is going to be one of the biggest things. You gonna rock the hoodie, SS? If it's Schumann, I'm rolling with him. 2-man race, I hope. Belichick or Schumann, yeah. That's a fair assessment, Ryan. But once again, his son has. His son has. I was looking at Washington from last year. Let me see if I can see this stat. He's like greatly improved their defense. And we have Tom Brady too. Yeah, I don't know what their relationship is actually. Ooh, Cade just took a shot. Excuse me. But let me see. But he's brought the defense up, man. From last year when they went to the national championship game. They got the sticks. First down, Clemson. Stats. Team stats. To total defense, Washington, number 27 in the country. 324.8. Now, I can't go, unfortunately, to a different year, but if I'm not mistaken, last year they were in the 70s. So in order for him to make that kind of jump, dude, I mean, hey, bring him over here, man. Let's get that stinking defense right, baby. Chicken David James said, glad Carolina got the win earlier today. It was ugly, but undefeated in ACC play. It was very ugly, my friend. Tulsa OL. Well, hopefully he's hopefully if he's a tackle, he won't be so bad against the speed rush. Yeah, me too, Daniel. Me too, bro. Ryan, not a big fan of Bill. I hear you, man. I mean, there are some unknowns. There are some unknowns, but SS said, what a sports day. What a sports day for real, man. What a sports day for real. Ooh, got hit. Got hit as he threw it. I don't know, man. I mean, I just like honestly, like legitimately who you could offer as a coach with what we're hearing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's coming back. I haven't heard anything about him entering the portal. Chicken, I haven't heard anything about that, man. But with who Carolina, you know, is like legitimately has a shot at, because I do believe that you can throw Bill Belichick in to that that mix as legitimate contenders for the job. Are you really, let's say if you're Bubba Cunningham, right? And you got to make a solid hire. You got to make a solid hire. Are you telling me, like, who are you taking over Bill Belichick if Bill Belichick says, yeah, I'll come and be your head coach? Because remember, this is, you got to make a hire, bro. And I would say that you got a way better chance. You got a way better chance at surviving your job if Bill Belichick fails than you do if you hire somebody not Bill Belichick when Bill Belichick wanted the job and you decided to go in a different route. Now that, my friends, is a fireable offense. Max said Cadeau was awful today. He's been awful for a while, man. 4 assists, 7 turnovers. That ain't going to cut it. Gene said he hated it. Yeah, I didn't like it either. Initially, Gene, I didn't like it either, man. But the more I think about it, bro, the more I just can't. Yeah, so I heard that he put UNC on the clock, and I'm telling you right now, I will be very upset with Bubba Cunningham if it comes to if I find out personally as a fan that Bill was reasonable with the numbers. Woo! Touchdown. Touchdown, Clemson. If he lets him walk, if he lets him stinking walk, man, and it doesn't work out, you got to go, bro. You got to go. Well, I had seen something. I don't know how good intel it was, but I had seen something that Sumrall had been offered, but that the numbers weren't right for him. And I'm sitting there thinking that doesn't make any sense because you've just lost 2 in a row, and you lost 2 in a row, and you got ran in your stinking conference championship game. And I still think he's a good up and coming coach, but just not coming to fight in that day reminded me way too much of Carolina football over the last 6 years, man. Yeah, but that's the thing, Ryan. I just honestly, bro, I feel like can he flop though? I mean, the guy knows X's and O's, and I know that he's never been at the college level, but I mean, can you possibly be one of the greatest NFL coaches of all time and legitimately flop? I don't know, man. I just don't know. I get what you're saying, brother. I do. But I feel like there is a far greater chance of him being successful than, taking a chance on some more unknown commodities like Sumrall, who's only been a head coach for 3 years now. Matt Campbell, who nobody's been able to pull from ISU, but he just got absolutely obliterated by Arizona State in the conference championship game. Will he be able to recruit at all? That's a question because he's been at Iowa State forever, and they've had one top 50 recruiting class. And obviously, you got to look at where he's recruiting from and who would want to go to Iowa State. I mean, they're not even the big show in their state, Iowa is. But, I would agree with that, Ryan, 100%. Now, here would be the caveat off of that, though. And so I do agree with what you're saying on the surface, 100%. But are we talking about a schedule like last season? Where we didn't play one top 25 team and going 7-5? Because, yeah, that would definitely be a flop. Now, or are we talking about, good night? Are we talking about, facing 4 top 20 teams and losing all 4 of them and going 7-5 in the first year? But I agree with you. If his ceiling is 7 wins in 3 seasons, then yes. Because once again, that's not that is not acceptable. Nobody should come to Carolina, and Carolina fans and the powers that be should not be okay with 7, 8 wins on it. 8 wins is this 8 wins is good around here garbage? Bullcrap. You get the right people in place, man, this place can be special. All right. I don't know that it will ever. I'm not saying that it could ever be Alabama or Georgia. That's not what I'm saying. But I do believe wholeheartedly that this could be, the East Coast version of Oregon, or, a flash in the pan every once in a while like a Washington. I do believe that the University of Carolina is that kind of school. Just got to get the right person in there, man. Yeah, I mean, he could be SS. He could be, man. Fabian said, I think they'd come and play for Bill. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. They wouldn't have a choice because Bill is not a politician. Bill's not a yes man, and that's what we need. We need that in Chapel Hill, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, man, but there are some, the common idea is, with every this is what they say, and obviously this is not carte blanche, but with every stereotype, there's some truth in it. When you talk about people saying that Carolina's culture, is can be soft, that's true. And so what do you need when you have a soft culture? Or then you need somebody who's not soft. You can't convince me that Bill Belichick is soft. And he's not a politician. He's not going to come in there and stink and sugarcoat anything, and he's not going to let his players walk all over him either. And I respect that. That's why I like it. Let's get a stinking dog in there, man. I'm tired of puppies. I'm tired of chocolate chip cookies and orange slices at halftime. No, sir. I want a stinking dog that stinking demands excellence. That's what I want. What's the downside versus the upside? I mean, I think are you talking about the floor? I would say the floor is 6-6. It's exactly what we've experienced. I don't see Bill Belichick's not the type of guy that's going to come in, and give you 2, 3. We're never going to have Larry Fedora years under Bill Belichick. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. If the money is right, then you have your X's and O's guy, and here we stink and go. Let's ride it out. I get what you're saying, Ryan. I get what you're saying, but I've heard, oh, bad pass, bro. Ski, another stinking turnover. I have heard that there are donors who had kind of withdrawn some of their donations toward the tail ends of Max. That's just what I've heard. And that with the right guy, that they would open up the purse again, if you will. Preston said, Bruce, downside is what we've already seen a lot of. Upside is a coach that demands excellence and gets excellence. 100%, man. Like, I can't. That's my selling point, boys. That's my selling point, boys. Somebody that demands excellence and gets excellence from his players. Not a pushover, not a cookies and milkshake kind of guy. That's the whole point, Bruce. Whole point, brother. Upside is tremendous. I think so. And it's worth the shot. Hey, Lewis, quote of the day, bro. Quote of the stinking day. Scared money don't make money. 100%, bro. See, I would disagree. Lovey, because this is what I would say is the lack of attention to football is what is depleting Carolina's. They don't have the money to compete. You know why Alabama now all of a sudden is a top 5 basketball team? After 2 decades of dominating in football, because they're in the SEC. They have a great football program, and they are just raking in money. So guess what they get to do? They get to stink and pay their football players, and now they're getting to stink and pay, big men who are thinking about, do I want to go play Carolina basketball or do I want to go to Tuscaloosa, and play at Bama? And 10 years ago, you would laugh at that stinking idea. You would laugh at that idea. Now, Alabama's like, yeah, but I got this stinking bag, baby. Here it is. Here's all that football money. If you go down to Tuscaloosa, man, it's crazy, bro. All their buildings and stuff, they're new. All new. All new, bro, because they have so much stinking money. It wasn't excellent. You're right, Ryan. You're right. You all right? I think he went what? Was it 28 and but what is he right now? The second all-time leading coach in wins and losses. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just like I said. And that's another one too, Bruce. That's another one too, man. All these Olympic sports that are kind of it's like I hate to say it. Look, it is what it is. It's kind of like a leech. It's kind of like a leech, man, and that takes money too. I think what was it when Carolina released their financial financial statement, whatever it was, like the women's college basketball program ran like a $6 million deficit. That's crazy. Unbelievable, bro. The women's college basketball program ran a $5 to $6 million deficit. I mean, business 101, you got to kind of start looking at stuff and being like, you know what? That's not making me any money, man. That's actually killing me, dude. Imagine what you could do with $6 million. And I'm just saying, I know this is unpopular, but a lot of these sports don't make money. And, I know Carolina loves their Olympic sports, but they don't make money. And they take away from football and basketball. That's just the stinking fact of the matter, bro. And if you really want to pay for those things because you want to keep them for tradition or whatever you want to do, then you need a strong, good football program that generates a lot of revenue. That's what you need in today's day and age. They're smashing them right now, Hutch. Clemson is they're firing on all cylinders, dude. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, there's so many. Yeah, Preston said they look wide-eyed, man. They do. They sure do, bro. 21-7. 21-7, and Clemson's driving. And if they get blown out, if they get blown out, they're out of here. Yeah. And I'm not opposed to them at all. I just think that some of these things, man, it would, this is gonna sound silly, probably, but why would you not just make some of these things like intramural sports? Just make it intramural, dude, and stop throwing so much money at it. Yeah, I think if he does come though, Ryan, if he does come, he'll bring guys with him. Because I think that's something that Carolina would they want him to put together a staff. Preston said ESPN will definitely want Alabama over SMU. Yes. And I mean right now, I mean I wouldn't be able to argue with that per se. Because this is SMU's opportunity to say, hey, we can be a good team. If we can look at these. This one's gonna be domination. Feeling. Team stats. Not bad, man. 142 to 101. Obviously, SMU's got those 2 turnovers. Pretty even on the time of possession right now. But Clemson's got that 120 passing. But that's the difference. That is the difference right now. Cade's balling, man. He's got stinking 8. He's 8 for 10 with 3 touchdowns. That, my friends, is what you call hooping. Ryan Wesco, 3 receptions for 89 yards. You're getting after it right now, and they're still driving, too. He probably is, Ryan, because they got the money, man. They got the money, brother. Yeah, they got the money, man. Hey, on the basketball side of things, bro, we definitely need. HC's got. I hope this is a lesson learned. I hope this is a lesson learned, man. Never finish a class without a big man again. Or James Brown needs to get more stinking play. You know, got to do something different. Good night, man. 68 points at the house. His dad was in the house, Ryan. Good night, dude. What's up? See you in the valley. Said go Tigers, man. I think most of the people on here are saying the same thing, bro. We want the old guard to remain. It's already a shame that SMU is here. So I appreciate you hanging out for a second, man. Hit that like button on the way out. But yeah, I can say that right now, dude. I can agree with that right now. See you in the valley. They're handling business right now. That is for sure. At Carolina, you're 100% right, Lovey. 100% right. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Respect, brother. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, brother. Wide right. Try to keep SMU in the game. You're trying to keep SMU in the game, guys. I like Dabo, man. I'm a Dabo guy. I remember when a lot of Clemson fans were trying to get him out of here. Hey, Hutch said I'd have hit that. Preston with the 20 spot, man. Said Clemson needs Hutch kicking too.
Clemson needs Hutch kicking too.
Hey, hold on, man. Let me get Preston up here on this thing. I appreciate you, Press. I appreciate you, man. If you're new to the channel, all right, we're trying to create. Appreciate you with the $20, Preston. Let's see, man. We got to get my guy. We got to get my guy Hutch, man. I still got to figure out how to get your face on here, brother. Get my guy Hutch's face in there, man. I need that so bad, dude. Gosh, I need that so bad. Here we go. Little Hutch action. Look at that stinking old school Wilson helmet right there, bro. There it is. There's Hutch. They tried to ice him. They tried to ice the Hutch. They tried to ice him. He's over there blowing bubbles, man. Calm as a cucumber. Look at that guy right there, bro. That's stinking cool. That's a cool helmet.
Clemson needs Hutch kicking too.
My rival is myself. I hear you, bro. If I was David, I would make Jay Wash, EC, and Cade enter the portal. Hit guys from the portal. Okay, so it is NC State. We had an NC State fan come on here and say Clemson was their rival. I had heard that before, but I didn't know how seriously Clemson took NC State. Mike Ditka. Main rivals Florida State. Okay, that makes sense. It just can't be a Cleveland Brown. My bad, Hutch. I should have known better than that. I should have stinking known better than that. Yes, I understand, man. My bad. My bad, brother. My bad. Smack myself. For all of you that don't know, Hutch is a big Steelers guy. So, SMU's all Miami transfers. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that is true, CU. Yep. That's true, man. Yeah, it is. It's called the Textile Bowl. It is. That's what the Wolf Packers are saying. Iron Mike Dick, a Pitt Panther. Jennings has got some wheels, man. The kid's an athlete. I mean, I definitely see his he's got that speed, man. He's got that speed. Got 3rd and 17, man. Just don't turn it over, dude. See if you can get a field goal. Ooh, draw play. Didn't pick up nearly what they wanted. That's going to be 46, 53, 53-yarder. Hutch, you putting that through? Here he comes. Here he stinking comes. Just short. See, my man Hutch would have had the leg for that. 53 yards. That might have been stretching it, right? He got under that kick. Let's see. 100%, Carlton. It does to me, brother. Actually, I was just about to. And if you don't, if the answer is not on here, by all means, man. Um. Oh, I'm sorry that you suffer from epilepsy, Bach. I would definitely get off the channel, man. That's my bad, bro. Sorry. But I'm glad that you showed up for a second. If you guys don't know Bach, he is our local channel troll. He's faceless for a reason. They say that you can't look at him for longer than 3 seconds or you'll turn to stone. Extremely unattractive individual. That's just what I've heard. That's just what I've heard. More is the fact that if Bill comes to UNC, the ACC will benefit from it also. For example, just imagine the ratings if we get, 100%, man. Bill versus Dabo. Yeah. Probably get college game day of that thing, man. Good question. What UNC basketball uniform do you like the most? Me personally, I love the ones from the 80s. I like the ones that they just wore against Alabama. The throwbacks. Yeah. So the 80s with the old school Tar Heel on there. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Where is it at? Come on, man. I know you got a picture of it somewhere. It's the throwback unis, man. That's the one. That's the one that I like, man. It's the ones that they wore against Alabama. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about earlier. They might be, Preston. Why not? Why stinking not, bro? Carolina, Texas Christian, right there in Chapel Hill. And guess where your stinking boy will be? Me, my wife, and my kids will stinking be, right? I am thinking about coming to Texas Christian next year. I'm thinking about TCU and Clemson. I might do two. We'll see. Coughed it up. I think Clemson got it back. Clemson got it back. Good night. He coughed that thing up, bro. Yeah, college game day definitely might be at the opener, man. 100%. I don't think Saturday's in the mix, Grant. Not as the head coach. Smart decision. Just throw it away. Just throw it away. Hey, y'all do me a favor, man. If you're in here, hit that like button because I guarantee you Bachwinkle will be the 1 or 2. He'll be one of the 1 or 2 that downvoted. So hit that like button for me because we do have haters in the house. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to that one, Hutch. Especially if we get Bill Belichick. I might definitely have to make that trip, brother. That's super cool, dude. Super cool. And then since you're in here, Bach, if you don't mind, dude, tell all your NC State friends that in 2026, whenever that date is, all right, it'll probably be right after Thanksgiving. Whenever that date is, let all your stinking boyfriends know that I'll be in stinking Chapel Hill for the Carolina NC State game. So you guys are more than welcome to come and see me and talk to me in person. I would love to meet you guys, man. So 2-year advance. 2-year advance, bro. You know exactly where I'll be, and you'll know the stinking date. Come on down, baby. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love. Got beat up by Ric Flair. Oh, Bach is definitely one of the biggest haters, man. I don't know who he hates more, Carolina or me. I'm just throwing the ball too much. Yeah. Have to be defensive minded. So right now we got 13 votes, man, and Bill Belichick is at 77%. Like I think as time goes on, more and more people are and whiz in the fountain. Yeah, I'm sure you do, man. Well, that is super brave of you. And I'm glad that we got such just fine, well-mannered young men over there at the great institution known as LOL State University. Good night, dude. What are you guys like 6 years old? I mean, can you imagine the immaturity it would take to go to Raleigh, find a water fountain or something like that, and whiz in it? What a mature, responsible individual that has graced us with his presence. Carlton said Jeff Saturday better not be in the mix. Some of these NC State clowns are embarrassing. I know, dude. I know, dude. I know, Hutch. It's crazy, man. It's stinking crazy. I mean, I'm talking about a bunch of stinking tough guys, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, CU. I really do, man. I really do. It's time consuming, man, but I love my people, bro. I love my people. The whole point of the channel, man, was to develop this community, dude. Those guys are so stinking immature. LOL State fans whiz in their stadium seats too. And then they just sit in it. They probably do, Preston. They probably do. Oh man. Good times. Good stinking times. Oh man. Bach brought his buddy Nick back in. Nick's back in the house. Hey man, where is that guy? Ramesses. I can't whistle right now. Pass. Ramesses. Come here, boy. There he is. The stinking champion right there, bro. He does need a haircut. We got to get him another haircut. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, you such a good dog. He's a good dog. Look, he can't even see. He can't even see. He's a good boy. Who's a good boy, Massey? Always protecting the house. What's up? Come on, me. Come on, me. Love you. Love you, dude. I'm gonna put a stinking camera on your back, okay? In like a year, so you can run around and everybody can see you. Hey, seriously, I'm gonna put a camera on your back, dude, and you're just gonna run around and everybody can see you. All right. UConn recruits 23 Darius Adams 6'5". Oh, you talking about all their recruits? Yeah. Get some random Yankee dude. I'm glad, Nick. Hopefully, you got some things taken care of around the house, brother. Bach, don't you be trying to stinking. I can't read you, man. I can't read you. Dude, huge stops, bro. Got to be able to run the football there, dude. It definitely has this year. Hopefully we can get some big names in the portal, bro, once we land this monster hire. Punting it away. Punting it away. Boom. Good tackle. Oh, bro. Oh, it's a he waited for a fair catch. You know what? That's a really good question, Fabian. Like, if SMU gets blown out. Now, what was interesting is when they were talking about Miami and Alabama, they were talking about how there's no more teams that are not playing in college football championship games. Basically, their body of work is done. So we're not going to, judge the teams any differently because they have no more. He called them data points. So Miami is at the house right now. Yeah, Miami is at the house right now. So according to the criteria that the committee made, yeah, it was like that in 2022 when Carolina and Clemson were there too, Hutch. It's crazy. Yeah, the top half of the stadium, nobody was there. It's crazy how few people will come to a beautiful city like Charlotte and watch the ACC Championship game. Even Carolina Clemson, bro, it didn't bring it out. But yeah, I think Miami is out, like Preston said, 100%, dude. 100%. Let me see real quick, dude. So Arizona State won. They're a lock. Penn State should probably be a lock regardless of what happens between them and Oregon. Boise State won. They're a lock. SMU. Like, I really do think that SMU could get booted, man. No, I think they're out, baby. And I think Miami is out. Yeah, hey, I understand it, Hutch. I understand it, man. I understand it. They do have that one loss to a really bad Oklahoma team. But I think I'm with Carlton, man. I think the ACC gets one in. I mean, Clemson would just have to do something stupid. I just don't think that I don't think that they have a shot. Miami is locked out. So it's SMU and that's it. That's thinking it, bro. Notre Dame is safe. Bama didn't play. So they're safe because they can't move up or down according to their criteria. Unless Arizona State jumps them because they won. I could see that, but Yeah, I hear you, Lovey. I hear you, man. SMU's out in your opinion. Yeah, if they lose tonight, definitely. Gotta catch that kid. Fourth down, man. See if they can tack on 3. Let's see if they can tack on 3, make it a 3-possession game. I think Dabo feels like they've left some points on the stinking field. Good point, Press. I have no idea, Carlton. I'd be running up against that stinking SMU defensive front too, bro. Yeah, I think Clemson is out regardless. Clemson's not even in the 12 team bracket right now. Yeah, so Clemson is out regardless, man. I think they'd have to win like 75 to 7 to even have a chance, but I just don't foresee that happening. Penn State beat Texas A&M game 1. That's their only win. Yeah. Preston, you think they can get in if they get the dub, man? Like a blowout win? I like it, Carlton. I like the lingo. Carlton said 3 yards. I'd run it twice and be Gucci. Hey, you been hanging around them young kids, Carlton? You been hanging around the youngins? Yeah, 4-loss Clemson team is definitely out. Yeah, that's probably a good point, Hutch. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, Clemson. I'm being an absolute moron. Clemson, yeah, if Clemson wins, they're in. SMU wins, they're in. I'm being a moron. My bad, guys. What kind of seeding do you think they'd get though? They get that? Will they get the 3 seed? They take SMU's spot as the 3 seed? Yeah. That's right. I wasn't even thinking about that, Press. Wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, that's dumb. 100% Carlton. 100%. That's ridiculous. We all know who the best back in the ACC is. I hope so, Bruce. I hope so. Yeah, that's my bad, Quan. I'm just like, I'm tripping, man. I need some caffeine. Need some caffeine. Four seed, yeah, probably would. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They get the 4 seed, Hutch. Because now here's a question. I should know the answer to this, but I don't. So somebody inform me. Is the 4P4 conferences? No, that can't be right because do they get an automatic first round bye? That's my question. I should know this and I don't. The 4 highest rated conference champions a first round bye and an automatic spot in the national quarterfinals. Okay. So whoever wins, like Hutch said, probably the 4 seed. Yeah. Okay. Fifth conference gets in no bye. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I think they're going to get the 4 seed. And Clemson just punched it through, man. 3 possession game, 5:22 to play. Yeah, my bad. My bad, guys. I should have known that. Yeah, me neither, Nick. I don't like it at all, dude. I don't like it at all. Like in my eyes, you were never a Tar Heel, bro. And we had the same thing. We had a safety come over from state, a defensive lineman come over. Carlton. Hey, let's just say this, brother. Let's just say this. he better get stuff fixed soon. Because I haven't even seen like an attaboy for effort, dude. To be completely honest with you. So I've been frustrated. I've been frustrated, Carlton. So yeah, because it does say, it doesn't say P4. It just says the top 4 rated conference champions. So I think Preston's right. SMU would move down, if not all the way out. Clemson would come up to probably a 11 or 12 seed, and then you'd have Boise State would be one of those top 4. I think you're right, Press. Stay in the game. I would agree, Fabian. Got to get blown out, bro. Yeah, they're there, Carlton. I know you've been saying it for a long time, brother. I know. I'm holding out hope, man. I'm holding out hope, but like I said, bro, his let's just say that I've started the stove. We got everything preheating. Boise State be top 4, yeah. Yeah, so you got Oregon, Georgia. Well, Georgia's number 7. I'm sure that they're going to move up after beating the number 2 team in the country twice. They might sneak up into a first round bye, which I was really getting excited. I wanted to see them. I wanted to see Georgia go up to Boise State. I know that sounds silly, but I wanted to see them play in Boise State, play up in Idaho. So Boise State's going to be up there. Oregon, obviously, if they beat Penn State. Now I'm out in 15 degrees, cutting wood in the dark. That's what I'm talking about, SS. When I was stationed up in Alaska, now I didn't cut wood. I just went to the store and got some wood. But I know all about that 15 degrees, baby. So Oregon's beating Penn State right now, 28-17 with 4 minutes to play in the second. And they're in plus territory at the Oregon 37, 1st and 10. Okay, Klubnik, yeah, he's stepping up a little bit, man. He's stepping up a little bit. Yeah, check him out. No say. All right, love you. $3.15, man. If daggone Clemson puts up points here, bro. Yikes. Yikes. I had to man up being in Boone 3 years ago. I hear you. I hear you, SS. That is a beautiful part of the world, my friend. I am envious of your current location. I mean, it doesn't get better than Western North Carolina, East Tennessee. I have no idea why the cameraman was zoomed in on Klubnik's rear end. Drew Brees, Nick Folk, and Justin Tucker. Oh, yeah. I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, it's a whooping right now, boys. What's up, love? Got our eyes closed. Ha! You should have taken the bag, Fabian. You should have taken the bag, brother. After throwing the goalpost in the pond, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, 100% Hutch. That is literally God's country right there, man. It really is. So last year we didn't this year because we wanted to use um some money for some stuff for the house, just some things that needed to be taken care of at the house. And but I went to Pigeon Forge for the first time last year, dude, and I absolutely fell in love with it, man. Fell in love with that place. And you know, I told my wife, I said when we retire, we that's where we're going. Western North Carolina, East Tennessee. 100%, no doubt about it. Do not pass go. I'll take the $200. But that's where we're thinking going, man. A quick look at Tennessee it's great too, bro. Yep, 100% SS. Little quick look at the board right now. Oregon up on Penn State. Penn State's threatening though. First and goal at the Oregon 7. If I see if we can play this Kenny Chesney
Clemson
country.
needs Hutch kicking too.
Russ gonna get eaten by a bear. No. Now, when I was stationed in Alaska, what's crazy is bear got no chance. You got it, Russ. Yeah, I'm gonna fight him. Actually, if it's a black bear, you're supposed to get real big and scare him away, or at least attempt to. If it's a brown bear, that's when you're supposed to play possum and play dead. So we would go running. I remember the first time, bro, it was absolutely insane to me that we would go for runs. No weapons, nobody's carrying nothing, but we would just go run in the wilderness at Joint Base Elmendorf Richardson in basically Anchorage, Alaska area. And we would just go for a run, bro. And there would be like black bears in the dumpsters, and they'd be running across the roads as we're running in formation. Nobody's got any weapons. We didn't stop. We're just running past these stinking bears. And it was insane. Hey, I appreciate you, Hutch, for the $1.99, brother. I appreciate you, man. But we would I'm talking about pitch black, dude, no stinking lights, obviously paved roads, sometimes 4, 5, 6 inches of snow. Y'all go to Alaska in May. Love you. It'll still be pretty cold, man, and there's a good chance there will still be snow on the ground. Well, he missed that one. He missed that one. But yeah, I loved it, man. I really did. I stinking loved it. It's just if you're not, I'm not necessarily an outdoors guy per se. It's not like something that I could just every day get up and do. Yeah, he did put that one on the thread, Carlton. But it's just a beautiful area, man. Beautiful area. And if you're an outdoors guy, dude, it's gonna be paradise. Old man still hits from 55. craziness, man. Sorry. Talking to a buddy. Talking to a buddy. Oh, here we go. Let's think and get him out of here. Do that. I think I got him out of there, Carlton. If you're still in here, brother, I think that's the first time that's ever happened, dude. Get him out of here. Over here trying to stink and spam my chat. That was weird, wasn't it, Preston? Was stinking weird as heck, dude. That's the first time that's ever happened. Have to figure out how in the world to make sure that don't happen again, dude. That's ridiculous. Hey, Lovey, Carlton has been asking me to here. There it is, brother. I appreciate you. And I'm sure Carlton's probably going to give you a stinking high five, dude. I appreciate you, Lovey. So when you're in here, man, you are on the team, my friend. Oh, you know I'm going to take you up on that, Hutch. Fabian said Penn State's back in the game, 28-24. Minute 53 left in the second. Yeah, dude. It's a tight football game. But Lovey, you should be there, bro. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother. My stinking guy. Hey, Carlton, remember we were talking about moderators? Look at that beautiful wrench right beside his name, Carlton. Don't that just make you stinking happy? You blocked the idiot for 24 hours, my man. I appreciate you, Carlton. Lovey, can I cuss? Yeah, do what you do, Preston. Heck, man, this is your show. This is your show, man. Can I cuss, Russ? Hey, I got a strong chin, baby. Go ahead. Let me have it. Let me have it, Press. See, that's a great play, though. Knowing where you're at on the field, to get up there and reach for the sticks, impressive. No saying Wolfpack in here. Yeah, that's a bad word. That's a bad word. Nah. No, Carlton. You don't have to use the wrench, my friend. But that wrench has been entrusted to you, my friend, out of the love and adoration that I have. Carlton said, congrats, Lovey. Hopefully we won't. We usually don't have any crazy stuff to do with that, though. You got about 15 with wrenches. I hear you, Lovey. I hear you, brother. They need to get points, man. They got to get points for real, dude. They got to get stinking points for real. No, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. 49 seconds, man. Can they get some points? Make this a daggone ball game? Got $50 on the Panthers tomorrow with the Eagles. I'm also getting 13.5 points. What do you think? I mean, Carolina's been playing better football. I would say that you probably got a fairly good shot, Fabian. I'm not really I'm not a real big betting guy, but they are definitely playing better football, man. I mean, if I was, I don't think that's I don't think that's necessarily a bad bet. Preston is a real big Carolina Panthers fan, so he can probably tell you a little bit more than me. I think next year I'm going to jump back into the NFL. I haven't watched it in a couple of years, to be completely honest with you. But there you go. See, Preston's on it, man. Preston's thinking on it. Oh, you got to catch that, son. You got to stinking snap that one. No, I don't think so, Carlton. If I did, I messed up. Hopefully I said SMU needs points or they needed points. UNC never stinking covers the spread. The cussing is about to start. The cussing is about to start. We're still working on press, man. We're still trying to get them to go for the teal and black. Some good punt. It's about as good as you can do it right there, boys. Yeah, UNC never covers the stinking spread, man. I don't know what their deal is with that. Very true. I would never bet. I would never bet for the heels, just because, like you said, they never cover the spread unless you're always going to bet the under. To your secret Packer loving. Yeah. No, he can stay over there at Clemson, man. He can stay over there at Clemson. I'm an American. I hear you, press. Ooh, it took a little time to stink and get up there. We called a timeout. SMU? SMU stinking burning timeouts right now? I like it. Might as well use them, man. Might as well stinking use them. Might as well stinking use them. See, you're supposed to, Lovey, man. You got to combat Preston's ridiculousness by not letting him think that everyone knows America's team is the team that you just mentioned. You should have been like, "Oh, I had no idea you were a Seattle fan." Am I about to get banned? Put him in timeout. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah. You talking about the ACC Championship game, Carlton? 100%, dude. 100%. I was there. I was there, man. All I needed him to do is keep DJU in the football game. That's all I needed. We're going to have 10 wins and an ACC championship, bro. Nope. I had to put Cade in. I had to put stinking Cade in, bro. Knowing that my Steelers have won more Super Bowls. Oh, here we go. Dallas is America's team because Pittsburgh wouldn't accept it. NFL Films wanted to call the Steelers America's team. Who is America's team? That is the question. Here we go, man. Let's think and see. See. Hold on. I didn't get that one right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, you know what? I got to end this one. That's why. All right. So this poll at the half, we got 24 votes. 71% want Bill Belichick to be the coach. Now, as we go into Russ may need to get banned from his own channel. Here we go right here, man. Here's the poll. Here's the poll, man. If it'll let me sneak and type in here. Finalizing it, guys. Finalizing it. All right, there's your poll. There's our halftime poll right there. Quan said, yes, sir. Fabian said, it's my first good look at SMU, and I must say, I don't know if they are a good team. Haven't played a good schedule, man. That's why the committee was, you know, talking a little smack about their body of work. Highly overrated. Serious question. When do you think UNC will announce a new coach? Some of y'all smoking crack. Oh, we got the Steelers on here. Here. Hold on. Oh, I can't even stink and vote in my own poll. Can't even vote in my own poll. Can't even vote in my own daggone poll. Some of y'all smoking crack. SS said, I'm from Texas. I can hate on them free pass. When do I think that they'll announce a new coach? I bet you, Lovey, I bet you we hear by tomorrow, my friend. I got a feeling. I mean, conference championships are over. We've heard about, you know, Bill here for a while. I can't imagine that there's too much more to talk about, dude. You know, I couldn't even. Hey, whoever voted for the Panthers, man, is my stinking guy because I couldn't even vote for the Panthers. Because we all know the stinking Panthers are America's team. Good night. So, you think someone will be yelling at Baker, saying, "Hold off on the decision, please. We're close." I still believe that Bryce Baker is going to be a Tar Heel. If he was leaning the other way, he would have signed somewhere else, man. I think he wants to be a Tar Heel, and I think that he's going to be a Tar Heel, man. I think he's going to be a Tar Heel, boys. I think he's going to be a Tar Heel. Beat Dallas and Captain America, Roger Staubach, and two of them. Woo! Got a little Pittsburgh, Dallas Cowboys action going on. Hey, look, I'm telling you what, man. The Panthers are a team in America. Oh my! No, nobody's talking about the OC. And nobody's talking about the OC at stinking Penn State. They do have the most populated stinking fan base. Hell yeah, Fabian. Panthers are America's team, bro. I'm surprised that they're going as strong as they are, even on a stinking Tar Heels channel. Yep, 100% SS. Dallas beat Pitt once because half the USA's in Texas. There it is, man. I tell you what, I'm proud of the Panthers, bro. 20%. I like it. Respect. Daggum respect, man. I am surprised, though, that the Steelers, man, got 50% over the Cowboys. There are 5 people in here that said the Pittsburgh Steelers are America's team. What in the world? Preston, how's that make you feel, man? Evil Ash said Toronto Raptors are America's NBA team. Good night. Cowboys fans in North Carolina. Yeah, there's a ton of Cowboys fans in North Carolina, man. There's a ton of just disobedient, out of their stinking mind guys like Preston. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I actually need to get that soundbite. I'm glad you brought that up, man. I'm gonna work on that later. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Steelers fans are like cockroaches. They're like vermin and they're everywhere. Yeah, we got a lot of Steelers fans here. We got a lot of Cowboys fans here where I'm at. I would say a lot of both. There's a ton of Steelers fans everywhere. Let's not talk about drugs, please. A Redskins fan, Evil Ash? Yeah. Weed in, boys. All right, man. We'll stick it in that poll, dude. We'll stick it in that poll, man. 10 votes. I'm happy with where the Panthers finished, man. There's 2 sane people out of the 10 individuals that voted, and I didn't even get the vote. So Carolina would have been even higher. Would have been even daggum higher, man. But YouTube world doesn't want me to have. They don't want my vote to count, man. Don't want my vote to count. Let's see. Look at this real quick. Let's look at something real quick. See if I can do this without getting in trouble. See if I can do this without getting in trouble. Panthers finished last, and he's happy with that. Oh my goodness, man. Let's see. I'm gonna do it on
this. Make sure I don't have an.
All right, let me see. Let me hear if you guys. I'm gonna play some of this. Let me know if you can hear this real quick. Sorry for the football guys in here, but take about 10 minutes real quick, man, just to.
It's not 247.
It's not 247.
Did you guys hear that? Let me know if you can hear HD, man. It's like a 10-minute. It's just a little 10-minute post game. I haven't listened to it yet, so I just figured that maybe we daggum listen to it. But if you guys can't hear it, then you can't hear it. No, not about the coach. You can hear it, Levy? Okay, I'm going to play it real quick. I'm not going to put it on there because I don't want one of these sites to get upset with me, but
you're in the clear.
That was clear.
Hubert, how would you evaluate just the response after Wednesday? Did you see what you wanted to see out there from you guys?
Well, I think our guys. One, when I came in the locker room after the game, I told them I was really proud of them. I think it's very difficult, very hard to win a game. I think think it's very difficult and hard to win a conference game. And so, and I even told them before the game that playing here, playing at this level is difficult and hard. And so you have to find the joy and enjoyment of how hard it is to individually and as a team to be successful at this level. And you just do. And I told them I was really proud of them that through the hardness of this game, yes, there's some things, a number of things we didn't do very well or to the liking of the way that we would want to perform.
And real quick, man, while we're on this, you know, there's some things that we didn't do to the liking or how we want to perform. I think all of Tar Heel Nation, what's up, Bosco, is wondering, like, what is that? Like, what is it that we want to do? Because one of my biggest gripes right now thus far is the lack of identity. It's the lack of identity, man. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do. I really don't. And I hate to say it, but it just looks like it's, hey, EC, bring the ball up the floor. We'll have a high ball screen, you know, and then we'll swing it around the perimeter with nobody in the post. And we'll see if we can get some dribble drive action and, you know, and Lovey said he's starting to sound a little bit like Mac. I mean, I don't think that there is anything that you should be proud of in that basketball game, aside from you were able to literally edge out a win against a really bad team. Georgia Tech is not a good basketball team.
In terms of having 18 turnovers, and but there were some good things that we did tonight, and I wanted them to have a smile on their face. I know.
Please elaborate. What are some good things that we did tonight? 18 turnovers. We were plus 11 on the boards. EC had 7 turnovers himself. Like Preston said, they missed a ton of wide open shots. When we said there's some things that we did well tonight, I don't really know what any of them are, because you really can't even say that you played well defensively. Georgia Tech is not a good shooting team, and they missed a ton of open shots, man.
For a week and a half, losing 3 in a row, it was hard, and I think our team a little bit has been wounded by that, and didn't play fast and free, but played tight and tentative. And my hope is this week before our next game, it comes at the perfect time for us to heal so that we can play fast and free and play the best that we can play.
Some of the guys said that they've been playing stressed. Is that kind of what you're alluding to a little bit? And do you think winning a game like this, even when it wasn't the prettiest game, can kind of work them through that? And it gives them a springboard from which to spring from?
Yes, I do. I think you feel a lot better after a win than you do after a loss. And I think that's somebody else's alarm. It's not mine. And we needed something good to happen to us. And nothing against Georgia Tech. I mean, obviously we didn't play our best game, but to be able to get a win, I thought goes a long way for this group and us trying to find ourselves.
Seth and RJ said you pulled out the 33.
It goes a long way for this group in trying to find ourselves. What in that basketball game can we point to that says that's our identity right there? And that's what I'm saying, man. I feel like this is a lot of coach speak, and I understand that that's what you're going to get a lot of times in these, you know, these press conferences. And I like HD, man. HD's my stinking guy. I do love him. He's a stinking Tar Heel. And obviously you give a little bit more lenience to family, but you know, this is a lot of I don't know what we can point to and say, you know, this is and we were able to do something today where we could find out who we are. Like, I just didn't see it, man.
The other day that RJ said he hadn't done that, he hadn't run that since Roy was head coach.
Yeah.
Why did you do that, and did you get what you wanted to out of maybe going to playing that card, if you will?
Well, in order, as a head coach, I play whatever card I need to play in order to get them, because I told them the only thing on my plan or my agenda is for them to max out everything that they can do on the court, off the court, and in the classroom. I want them to be great. And so I'm not going to settle for anything less than the best that they can be out there on the floor. And so if it has to be 33s, then it does. If it has to be sitting on the bench, then it does. But they have a coach that loves and cares about them so much that I'm not going to settle for nothing but the best out of each one of these kids.
Hubert, you guys, through the first 4 or 5 games of the season, were leading the nation in fewest turnovers.
Yeah, we've gone the opposite direction.
Yeah.
My point exactly.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
Glad we're thinking.
We're thinking the same.
But what do you make of how loose y'all have gotten with the ball sometimes?
Yes.
It just seems like you're just too loose with it at times.
Well, I would characterize that, especially tonight. One of the things that I always tell them is that we don't need home.
And a lot of that's just EC being loose with the basketball, man. Even as something as casual as getting the ball out there at the top, and then the little drop off that he does between the legs. Hey, that's cool, man, but I don't need to see that every single basketball game. Where he just kind of drops it off and the ball's just bouncing there for a second and a half until Seth undercuts it, and it's cool. I get it. It's really cool when you do it in transition, but that's not something that you should be doing every basketball game. I swear he does that once a game at least. And just not being solid with your low post feeds, even on the drop-offs when he's driving and he's trying to dish it, like just very casual with the basketball, and it has led to turnovers. And a lot of times it's turnovers when we're trying to extend a lead out. It's like, dude, two-handed pass, man, make sure you get it down there to the guy you're trying to drop it to so that we can extend this thing out. But now here they are running down the floor because we're not taking care of the basketball. I'm telling you, these are the type of things, man. My high school basketball coach, Keith Van Devender, played at Campbell, and he was adamant, you will take care of the ball or you will stinking be over here by me. And you, at the end of every game, you had to, in order for you to not be running in practice, your assist to turnover ratio would be 2-to-1 or better. And if you were loose with the ball, you were turning it over, you were sitting on the stinking pine. And maybe that's what he needs, man. He needs a little reality check. Little reality check, man. Hey, bro, I need you to, because you are the most important piece. I'm telling you right now, Elliot Cadeau, in order for Carolina to make a run, it's not RJ Davis. It's Elliot Cadeau. Managing the offense, not committing turnovers, dribble drive, penetration, getting the team in the right sets. On this roster right now, we're going to go as far as he's going to take us. And he is not playing good at all.
Home runs, we just need singles. I got that from Coach Bob McKillop at Davidson.
Yeah. I was just talking about the dribble drive.
I did a number of their games, and specifically when Steph Curry was there, the last year that he was there, he said that to Steph Curry all the time, and it stuck with me. And I felt like specifically tonight, we were going for home runs. One-hand passes, behind-the-back passes, in between 4 people. Another thing that I say all the time is make routine plays routinely and simple works.
That's it, bro.
And those turnovers, I'm going to go back to them and show the team how it wasn't simple, how it wasn't a routine play, that it was trying to hit home runs. And that's something that we got to get away from.
Hey, at least
because it's really hurting us. I mean,
100%.
You get 10 assists and 18 turnovers and you get a win, you got to be really fortunate enough to be able to have that.
You found a common thread in Elliott's turnovers in the last couple of games?
A common thread?
Yeah.
Not specifically with Elliott. I don't think, looking at one player, I'm looking at 18 turnovers as a team. And we just got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. We were doing that.
Listen. I'm not going to say that. Okay? I'm not going to say that. But I am going to say this. Bro, you need to stinking call people out on the carpet, okay? EC has not played well over the course of the last 4 or 5 games. There's nothing wrong with you saying, hey, listen, his assist to turnover ratio it's been bad. And we're going to have a conversation about the importance of protecting the basketball. You can say it in a manner that lets Tar Heel Nation know that you're going to address the situation. When you say, "Oh, we had 18 turnovers," I'm not really looking at one player. Look, I agree. There's multiple guys that are committing these travesties, in unnecessary situations. But when your starting point guard is giving you 7, 5, 6, 7, 8 a game, come on, dude. Like, you got to be able to put that out there and say, "Hey, I understand that this is something. I want you to know that I can see one of the issues here." Because now I'm just in limbo. And I'm like, does he recognize? Which I'm sure he does. But for the individuals that are like, "Hey man, are you coach?" Because there are people. Are you even coaching? Are you making adjustments? Are you holding people accountable? At least show me that we're acknowledging that there is a problem and that you have a plan in place to fix said problem. Now, look, I know that I'm just me. I'm just talking about Tar Heel Nation in general.
At an elite level at the beginning of the year, and since Maui, we've averaged more turnovers and assists, and we really hadn't played a team that's pressed or trapped or double teamed, and so we got to do a better job there.
Yes, you do.
Hubert, we
Yes, you
asked
do,
you about
Coach.
Seth before as far as his game, but it seemed that
Hubert needs to
in
cut his
Maui,
sleeves
and then
off.
RJ was saying,
That nice
throughout
jacket.
the season, he's been a more vocal player, obviously being a junior and everything. How have you seen him step up from a vocal standpoint?
He has. He's been very vocal, and I have told this year's team,
Yeah, no identity.
it's a lot quieter than years past.
Hey, that's a problem.
And
That's a problem, bro. That is a problem. Where is your vocal leader? RJ's not really that guy. I know EC gets on the refs all the time and everything, but who is the person that's going to stink and pull everybody aside and say, "Hey, look, this is unacceptable, man. This is stinking unacceptable." Where's your stinking? I mean, every team needs a dog, man. You can't all be stinking betas. You can't all be passive. There's got to be somebody that rallies the troops. Got to be somebody that rallies the troops, man.
I said I've never seen a good team quiet, especially defensively. And so this group is going to have to find its own unique voice. Doesn't have to look like previous years. Doesn't have to look like
Best women's volleyball team in the country.
somebody else's personality.
I hear you,
But
guys.
each team, you have to have a voice. And Seth has tried to bring that consistently every day, and I think he's doing a terrific job of it.
Hubert, what did Ven show you in
He
the
played
couple
his
days of
ass off,
practice
bro.
that allowed you to give him the start today, and how would you
100%
assess
Bruce.
his performance?
Yeah, in terms of the start lineup, I mean, we haven't gotten a good starts in the first half. It's nothing more than that. Just trying different combinations to see what sticks, what works, what's better. And so I don't know who's going to start against LaSalle, but we've got to find a way where we've got the right rotations in, the right groups on the floor that can play at a high level. And so it's nothing more than that. Just trying things. I started washing the second half, and just trying to find a rotation of players that work really well together out there on the floor.
Hubert, you guys haven't had the opportunity for a lot of preparation with all these games. Now you get a week to kind of go through some
Oh,
of
no,
these
you're good,
things.
SS.
Do you feel like it's kind of a good chance for a reset? And
Perfect
evaluation?
chance.
I mean, what do you?
I agree with you fully, 100%. I
week.
think it's the perfect chance for
Yep.
us. When I say a chance for us to heal, that's what I'm talking about. A chance for us to take a deep breath and practice. It's again, it is a blessing to be able to play in the Maui Invitational, but it wasn't just that. We were at Hawaii, so that's 4 games in 6 days with a time change of 5 hours, and then coming
wanna hear
back
it.
home, and
These are kids, bro.
you
We
got
can do it.
Alabama and on Wednesday night, and now you got Georgia Tech at 2 p.m. So you're right, it's a lot of preparation as opposed to practicing. And so having a week off will give us a chance to practice before we prepare for LaSalle. And I think it's exactly what this team needs.
Couple more.
What's number one?
So they need more practice. Okay. So a week of practice, you would assume that we would see a better product, which would additionally be, better coaching decisions.
On the list this week that you want to achieve?
There's a lot on the line, I thought we did a really good job defensively. I thought we did a good job of protecting the paint, especially because Georgia Tech runs a ton of ball screens and their bigs are rolling. They were bigger than us, and we out rebounded them, so that was really good. Obviously the turnovers,
we did out rebound them.
We got to get back our flow offensively.
Lovey wants the box and one.
We were really good in terms of our pace, and I feel like our pace has slowed down at times. And so we got to get that, from an offensive standpoint, our flow and our pace back. And then we just got to find a way to be able to get to the free throw line. At the beginning of the year, you guys talk about being able to score. Our ability to be able to get to the free throw line was really good, and lately we've struggled with that. And a lot of shooting drills. We're not shooting the ball well from outside.
No, we are
How
not.
can we generate really good open looks for our guys and give them the confidence to be able to step up and knock down those shots? Because, again, having 18 turnovers and shooting 5 of 24, what was the last night? 5 for 28. That's just not sustainable. And so we've got to get better in those areas.
Last one, Adam. Hubert, along those lines, you're talking about drawing the fouls. It says on the sheet here, Seth Trimble's 6 drawn fouls. Is that maybe one of the most important numbers that lets you know the way he's playing is how many fouls he's drawn?
Yeah, it is, but again, it's not sustainable to put that all on Seth or RJ or Elliott. Like in years past, we were able to attack the basket through post and penetration. We've got to find a way to be able to do that. It just can't be on penetration. Because another area
I got an idea. Ben Allen Lubin can play with his back to the basket. I'm just saying. Let's try that.
That we're not anywhere close to the level that I want to be at and we need to be at is offensive rebounding. When you score, you always try to find more ways to score. If you just go, I score, he scores, I score, he scores, how do you break it up? Well, there's other ways to score. You got to turn people over. You got to get to the offensive glass.
You turn people over, oftentimes by pressing at the top and full court press, and we are not setting up that daggone full court press on made buckets. I think that mitigates some of your issues right there in your half court defense without a big man.
You got to get to the free throw line. We got to get to the free throw line more. We got to get to the offensive glass, and we got to find a way. When we had 14 turnovers, we got to find a way to create more turnovers to give us more chances on the offensive end.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Make sure I don't.
There it is, man. There's the head ball coach. So that's his 2 cents, man. We'll see, man. Week of practice. That's what he said. He said we need a week of practice. So we'll see. We shall see, mis amigos. Oh, drop. Clemson out here dropping daggone balls, man. Carlton said you got a team of midgets and want to talk about offensive rebounding. I was even upset, man, on 3 balls watching 4 guys as the ball's in the air getting back on defense and nobody crashing into the stinking rim. Like, whatever happened to, let's say I'm the point guard at the top. Everybody else is crashing the stinking rim, man. Got to get the stinking offensive board. Ooh, nice dead leg. So we'll see, man. We'll see if a week of practice gets it done, bro. We shall see, my friends. We shall see. But is a foul a minute. Yeah, I get you, man. I mean, I understand it. But it's one of those things where he's just gotta, you gotta, cause the kid is a menace around the ball. When when he's not fouling, and if we can get him to just kind of like not over press, maybe you put a guy like RJ at the top. Good defense. Good stinking defense. I just think that that's about all you can do, Fabian. You got to press, man. And Carolina's got a lot of guards, so they shouldn't have any issues with getting tired. And you just got to hope that EC can play solid defense, man, without fouling. I mean, you got to find ways to generate offense outside of your half-court sets because we don't have a big man. And with that being the issue, we're not going to be scoring 80, 90 points a night in our half court. We're just not. So what you do to combat that, especially without a rim protector on defense, is you try to turn the ball over, dude. You try to take as much as possible the big men out of the game. That's at least what I would attempt to do as a stinking coach with the personnel that we got. Because I don't know that you have many other legitimate answers, man. But they won. They won, dude. I mean, I see Grant Hughes' title, Rob's takeaways, UNC's rock bottom defense, lack of self-belief, but Ian Jackson is blossoming. Ian did play he played well. He played well, man. And he even played better defensively. And Seth Trimble had a tremendous game. We don't have Seth, we don't win that stinking basketball game. Ooh, SMU's thinking pushing this football down the field a little bit, boys. Got the next ACC game. Let's see. Give me a second. Carolina's next ACC game. So we got LaSalle, Florida, UCLA before Christmas. After Christmas, Campbell, and then at Louisville. So that's going to be a tough one, man. Louisville's kind of come on, dude. They got at Louisville on January 1st, next ACC game. And y'all already know when the top 25 comes out next week, there will not be a number next to our name, 100%. Florida is a big game, man, for the need a Q1 win bad, dude. Need a Q1 win bad, Lovey. See if Jennings can stick and put this thing in there, man. Make it a ball game. Wide open, bro. Touchdown SMU. Here come the Stangs. 10-point game. SMU showing life. That's exactly what they needed to do to come out. Come out after the break, man. What you got for him, Dabo? I don't know, man. I still think it would be super embarrassing for SMU to come in from what, the AAC first year and then win the Atlantic Coast Conference. I mean, that would just show you. And then they come in and they beat, the team that's been running things for, a decade and a half. I think that'd be embarrassing. Penn State's driving, man. The Nittany Lions, 1st and 10 to the Oregon 28, 11-14 to play in the third. Look at that dude over there. Look at him. Look at that little knuckle dragger right there. Ramesses, what you doing? No. I didn't say get down. I didn't say get down, dude. I was admiring you in all your majesty. Love you, dude. Carolina should be here right now. Can y'all believe? Can y'all believe? I'm going to show you what kind of clairvoyant I was. Well, fight out here, boys. Was thinking fight out here, man. And look at this stinking guy. Or watching this stinking game. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I think this will be Look at this, dude. Look at this setup, bro. This was at the beginning of football season. Look how far we've come, bro. This was at the beginning of football season. Look at that stinking guy. Here, let's see what my my prediction was at the end of the season. Look at that, dude. Hold on, look at that. We're supposed to be in the ACC Championship game. Year, bro. This is where not only does North Carolina shock the world by going 11-1 because nobody is thinking that. Look at that. Hey, check out my stinking preseason prediction right there, boys. Good night, man. I'm like Nostradamus, dude. I'm like stinking Nostradamus. Levy said 7-5, bro. You were so much closer than me. What in the hell was I thinking? 12 or lose 12 SS? Oh my goodness gracious, man. Did I get anything right on that? Barely missed it. Barely stinking missed it, bro. Almost had it, man. Look at that face. Look at my face. That's the perfect face, too. That's the perfect. If that would be the face, if I could go back, if I could look at that right now and talk to Russ from 3 months ago, and Russ was like, hey, man, this is what I got, I would give him that face. Hey, bro, you're not going to like it, dude. Oh shoot, man, that's stinking funny, boys. But look at that setup, bro. Look how far we've come. Look how far we've come in 3 stinking weeks. Or 3 months, 3 weeks. That's crazy, right? Look like Joe Schmo over here, dude. You were you were so innocent and young before this season. That's stinking awesome. That's stinking awesome. That's stinking awesome, SS. Oh my goodness, man. Our team has aged you. Yeah, right. Look at me. Bags under, dude. I seriously look like an old man, man. Just a bit outside. Oh, that's stinking funny, boys. That right there is stinking funny, man. Just a bit outside. I love it. I love it, man. You were so positive and well rested. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, dude. Been a tough stinking season thus far, my friend. And both of them. And stinking both of them. Oh man, that's funny, dude. That's good. That's good stuff right there, boys. That's good stuff, man. I sniffed that one out. I know. I know, Nick. I know. I mean, I've let my beard grow out just a little bit, and that's gonna do a little bit of it, but yeah. Get a little bit more sleep in the off season too. Got him. Oh, backside. Yes, sir. Bro, SMU is stinking. They're feeling it, bro. Clemson better wake up, man. Tigers better stinking wake up. Somebody got their daggone asses ripped, dude, in the locker room. Oh, yeah, bro. They're stinking feeling it. He's doing the Hadouken. Nah, I'm still pulling for the Tigers. Still pulling for the Tags. This guy put on a post. NC State's like RC Cola. You only buy it reluctantly if Walmart's out of Coke and Pepsi. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Nick is the RC, not Nick. NC State. NC State is the RC Cola of North Carolina teams. Oh, that's thinking funny, man. If Muffin Man is so good, why is Clemson not running him? I haven't seen anything yet. Cheerwine, bro. Cheerwine's good, man. Cheerwine's stinking good. You can actually find that where I'm at a little bit, and we get it all the time. We get it all the time. Reminds me a little bit of home. I was a Mountain Dew guy when I was 21 too, Nick. We used to have back when I played a lot of video games. When I was like when I first got in the Army. That's when Call of Duty basically first started coming out. And they used to have the double XP and stuff like that. Some of these guys probably know what I'm talking about. Man, I can't tell you how many cases of Mountain Dew I went through for double XP. I haven't played video games in a long time. Just because I don't have time to play video games. But when I did play video games, I drank a ton of Mountain Dew for double XP. Mountain Dew with some barbecue sauce. Or you make your barbecue sauce with said Mountain Dew. One Mountain Dew a day. I hear you. LOL states like Sam's Cola. I think that's a step down from RC Cola. Yeah, there you go, man. Some Black Ops 1 and 2. 100%, bro. 100% SS. Oh, with Cheerwine. Okay. Barbecue sauce with Cheerwine. I'm tracking. I got you, Lovey. I was like, man, Mountain Dew. That's interesting. Oh, you should have cut that up 1-3. Should have cut that up, baby. One step down from RC Cola. Yeah, exactly. That's thinking funny, man. Could step up in the pocket. He holds that football like I used to hold the football. He got that thing out there. I like Jennings though, man. I do. He's a good athlete, man. He's got pretty good pocket awareness. I can definitely see why they decided to make the move. Kid's a good athlete, man. Trying to get the Clemson faithful on their feet. Ooh, oh, boy, I was about to say, did he pull that in? Some great defense too, bro. Hip to hip, inside. Got away with a little tug and a hand on the shoulder, bro, but I like it. Oh, bro, you gotta. You know, sometimes I watch these receivers and how the ball comes off their hands. Some of these guys are obviously much better athletes than I was, but it really does amaze me. You know, if I get that separation, I like for real, man, for real. I come up with that football because catching a football, you know, when your hands are in the right spot, your hand-eye coordination, it's really not rocket science. Now it's the speed and the agility to get out of your break, get that separation, you know, but some of these balls that are dropped, man, I'm just like, good night, bro. You were a Division I athlete. How did you drop that? And that one right there, he should have pulled that in. Yeah, Carlton. I mean, seriously, it looked like a guy that can't catch the football. Well, I got it, can't catch the football, man. That was a pass on the money, bro. If your hands are where they're supposed to be, that's a first down. You break a tackle, dude, you're streaking up the middle of the field. Just got to catch the football, man. That's a good opportunity too for SMU to get a little bit further back into the game. I mean, you're not going to get too many more of those opportunities. Got a screen name that makes me want. It's got to be put you in timeout for about a minute. I know, man. He's got them little puppy dogs on there. It's in his screen name, and there's nothing I can do about it because it's in his screen name. funny, man. Carlton auto-corrected to death. Hey, it's getting so late. The Carlton's just like, the hell with it. Send. Just send it. Yeah, you gotta get that new keyboard, brother. You gotta get that new keyboard. Let's see. That's crazy right there, bro. Phil Moff has only got 7 carries for 21 yards. Now, when you're this size, 6'1", 230, why are you not thinking getting a ton of more carries against that SMU front seven? That's for the emoji. I didn't even see what he put in there. It might be a good thing. Nothing, bro. That's crazy, man. Bills got no room. They only got 238 yards of total offense. That's pretty crazy, too. Welcome back, Nick. Oh, he put the turd emojis. I got you, Carlton. I got you. Don't mess with Carlton, man. He'll put you in timeout now. Got him. Got him. One man to beat. Oh, he just got him. He just got him. Big play. Big play. Got a flag on the play. Coming back. Uh-oh. Nah, he shouldn't get his feelings hurt. He's good. No penalty. No stinking penalty. I have not, Lovey. I have not, bro. No, I haven't I haven't banned anything, to be completely honest. I think I do have it, if I'm not mistaken, where you can't say like the F word or something like that, but no, I haven't really done any of that, man. You think so, Dustin? They're driving right now, man. SMU definitely had a shot. There's Phil. Gosh, bro. He met him in the hole, man. I see you, one. There's Cade, almost to the sticks. Gonna be 3rd and short. Gonna be 3rd and short. Yeah, I think so, man. I think if Clemson hits 6 right here, man, it's gonna be. I think I'll probably hang out for see if SMU can do something. But I think you're about right, man. There's Phil. There's the sticks. He ain't getting much, man, but he got the first down. I said a bad word, Nick. Yeah, I have those. There's a club, Nick. I got these. I got these. The old school Coke bottles, and it's got the 81, 82 national champions. I got 2 of those. My son is always like, Dad, do you think they're still good? Army's coach would be an interesting hire. I mean, it would be interesting in that I have no idea. Nah, what's up, Cody? Good to see you, brother. I would have no idea what we're getting, man. I love it, Dustin. I'm hoping we get him. I think we get him. I think we're getting him, bro. I think he's going to be a stinking Tar Heel, man. I think he's going to be a Tar Heel. You got 2 of those too, Lewis? My man. Touchdown, Clemson. But caffeine action, man. I got my Mountain Dew, 0 sugar going on right now, boys. Now these are 2 hard to bet against him. Yeah, I think he's gonna be. I think that's gonna be the next coach for Carolina. Slowly, because this has got to be for the next 30, 40 years. I'm slowly getting my decorations up for. So I got, obviously, excuse me, Carolina Santa Claus. I just got this fella. These are my decorations. I got the some nutcracker action going. Check my dude out, bro. Check my dude out. Got stinking. Crack all kinds of stuff in there. And then I got my little Carolina Christmas tree. You probably can't see it really good right now because of the lighting, but and we'll slowly add more and more, man. We'll stinking add more and more and more, slowly but surely. Lovey said it could be UNC doesn't want to announce anything today out of respect to other conference championships and taking over news. Tomorrow morning, maybe an announcement, man. And I hope that it's not while I'm stinking working, dude. I hope they do it first thing in the morning. Because I would hate to have to wait to stink and make a video about that. I'm a Dookie, but yeah, that would be a solid hire. A lot of UNC fans think he's too old. I find that absolutely crazy. Hey, we're on the same page, Dustin. We are on the same page, man. I don't see how you can you can pass them up. Washington is not in the playoff. Negative, Carlton. Now Santa Claus wears he wears Carolina blue in real life. You think Sunday selection show tomorrow? Who do I think is in? I don't know, man. I'd have to go and look at it. I think Miami's out. I think Clemson is definitely in. The question is does this move, depending on what the final score is, does it move SMU out? That's the question. Best around, bro. Yeah, I like Mountain Dew, man. I got to start drinking less sugar though, so everything that I drink is like, and I know for all the health nuts in here, that stuff's bad for you, bro. I know, but at least it don't have a lot of sugar in it. Levy said Oregon's up 2 touchdowns. Carlton said SMU is out with this loss. Drink a lot of Celsius, Levy, so unfortunately I drink both. I start my morning with a coffee, and about lunch I usually have an energy drink. And then sometimes that's it. Every once in a while, bro, I'm not gonna lie, man, I'll knock down another one. Just depends on what I got for the rest of the day. Dustin said his recruiting will be ridiculous with his connections. I agree, bro. I think he could bring in a ton of talent. We're on the same page, my friend. Same page, man. Just different teams. He's James Franklining. One a day on them too. Yeah. At Penn State, yeah, man, it's like they just can't get over the hump, bro. And it's crazy too because the year that it's not Michigan or Ohio State, they still can't get over the hump because they can't beat Oregon. So it is pretty crazy, man. Penn State, man, that's I know those fans just got to be kind of tired, man. 9-3, 10-2, 11-1, always thinking, hey, maybe next year is the year. Then finally, like I said, Michigan and Ohio State don't go to the Big Ten championship game. It's you, and you don't have to play one of them, but you have to play the number 1 team in the country, and you still can't beat them. Bro, I bet you their fans are like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I've read that too, Lewis. I've read that too, man. Clemson's a good football program. Nick, that's very kind of you, man. To say that about your stinking rival. That's very sweet of you. Carlton said Clemsoning. They're Clemsoning. Excuse me. Cody drinks Pepsi and Coke and water and 0 sugar and Mountain Dew. Oh, man. That could be in Kentucky right now. Time for basketball season. Yeah. Yeah, man. What you think, bro? Let me ask you this. Let me ask a Dookie, Dustin. What's your thoughts on Carolina, bro? I want you to shoot me straight. No BS. No stinking rivalry. What's your thoughts? What is Dookie Nation's thoughts on Carolina right now? Here, I'm going to help you out real quick. Nick. Nick. That is the correct way to spell tough. Lovey said Carolina equals train wreck. I'm trying to get the Dookies' opinion, Lovey. I know what me and you think. Little reverse action, little pitch back. Got him. Bro, he almost missed him. He almost stinking missed him. Big splash play, though. You need some chunk plays right here, man. I'm not worried about them, honestly. I think they need to make a change. Recruiting isn't the Carolina standard. No big man. Hey, man. That's what a lot of us are saying as well, bro. And I'm guessing by making a change, you're saying at the head coaching position. That's what I'm guessing. He would have missed that throw by 4 yards. That's funny, Carlton. He would have missed that throw by 4. He would have missed that by 4 yards for sure. Time to send Davis up the road. I hear you, bro. I hear you. We've had a couple of guys, man, a couple of the old heads in here. Carlton's been screaming that for a while now, bro, and I've been patient. Touchdown SMU, bro. Back to a stinking 10-point game just about, boys. I've been patient, man, but I have not liked what I have been seeing this season thus far. Think so, Lovey? Yeah, I wonder what Roy. I'd really like to know what Roy's thoughts are right now. I wonder how Roy feels about the situation. They do score fast, Carlton. They do score fast, man. I mean, they're still technically in this football game. Yeah, that's another good question, Lewis. I really don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people have been talking about Wes Miller. I've seen Wes's name brought up a bunch. But I would agree, man. I would agree. Who do you get that can kind of inject the juice back into the program? Touche, Lovey. That's fair enough, Dustin. That's fair enough, man. Great run in March, obviously. I mean, he will forever, and this is not a shot. This is just from a Carolina fan. He will forever be known as the head coach that beat Coach K in Durham for his last game in Cameron Indoor Stadium. He will forever be known as the coach that beat Duke in the Final Four after we finally had that daggone matchup. I mean, those are definitely things to hang your hat on. But aside from that run, that's a very good point. Now, I thought he did a decent job at times last year, but I felt like he was able to get the kids to buy in. I'm not seeing him get that buy-in right now, man. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing the same lockdown defense that I think sprung Carolina to have a good, successful season last year. It'd definitely be a great comeback, Cody. Hey, I agree with you, Lewis. I've been hearing a lot of people throw his name out. We need Wes Miller. Bring Wes. We got to have Wes. Like, okay. Okay. (31-21), 13:22 to play. Clemson's about to get to football, man. The kid's not carrying his crossbar, man. Yeah. Woo. Touchback. Yeah, I'm really wondering if they're ready to do that. You know, with the beloved. Now, I tell you what, those are some ugly uniforms. Those are some ugly Oregon uniforms. That was a terrible choice. Huh. Yeah, that's going to buy him a whole bunch of time, Nick. Good for Kevin Keats in NC State. Carlton said West is sucking at the moment. Yeah, it is a ton of time, man. If they can get a stop here, if they can get a daggum stop here, bro. Catch the football, dude. Got to come back to it. He needs to zip it out there, though, too. Kind of just like lofted that thing out there. Big third down, man. Those were ugly Oregon uniforms. 100%, man. Uh-oh. Oh, face mask. There it is. There it is. There's a face mask. No call? No call? Boy, did they get away with one there. And it pulled his stinking head over. He's looking right at it. Look at this stinking. He's literally looking right at it. He's like, nope. Nope. Didn't see anything. How in the world did you stinking miss that? ACC refs doing ACC ref things. Oh, that's an awesome shot, dude. Just to poke fun at ACC refs, man. Gosh, that's amazing, bro. You can't make this stuff up, dude. West beat Georgia Tech by 23 this year, Lovey. Hey, look, Dabo's getting the boys fired up, man. Let's go. That's about all you can say after a while. Dustin said his one job this offseason was to get a big man. He failed. He didn't need a Baycott, just a big body to rebound. Oh, Jennings. Oh, didn't do nothing, but still looked pretty. I still believe RJ Davis is the best player on Carolina, even though he's been settling. Hey, what's up, Rob? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, RJ's just I don't know what's going on with him, man. He's like one of the he's literally like one of the Monstars right now. After they got their basketball skills taken from them. Not quite that bad, obviously, but being a little facetious. But you get what I'm saying. I just can't believe the wide open looks that he's missing. It's pretty crazy. Because I came into the season talking about how he's arguably one of the best shooters in the country, and he has not been there. Good night. Catch the football, son. No good. No update as of right now, Rob. But I'm thinking that Bill is gonna be our dude, man. Justin said his plate's too full. He'll come out of that slump about the time they play Duke. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, man. I hope it don't take him that stinking long, dude. But he's already had 9 games. He's already had 9 games, and it is not cleaned up at all. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's coming off the dribble, if he's stepping into one. He is just not seeing the stinking bucket clean. And he'll hit 1 or 2, but you know, you give him a daggone heat check, man, and then he comes off the backboard, and it's like, goodness, man, what is going on? Carlton said he needed to eat some clock. Yeah. Run the football, man. But Phil Maffa, rocking t-shirt hoodies on streams, man. I got to get the cutoff. I got to get back in the gym first, man. I got to get my daggum arms right before I start rocking cutoffs. I got to get my arms right, man. These hoodies right here, they're hiding my 38-year-old dad bod. Hey, for real, if we get Bill though, like probably 99% sure that I'm coming to TCU. 99% sure, man. Justin said I'd be more worried about rebounding. Davis will come around, like you said. He's one of my preseason player of the year candidates. Yeah. Muffin's the best back in the ACC. Yeah, the fact that they said Phil Maffa's better than Omarion Hampton is that should be, hey, get out of here. Get out of here. You're obviously not serious about life. No, not even close. Not even close, Lovey. Not with that shooting percentage, bro. Not with that shooting percentage. Oregon's up on Penn State, 38-30, 11:52 to play. Oregon's got the football, 3rd and 9 at the Oregon 41. Now, what do I think about Duke for real? Well, when Carolina was playing really good basketball, I was telling everybody in the world that I'm not worried about Duke. I do feel like Cooper Flagg is a good basketball player, obviously. He's a tremendous athlete. But I still think that Duke is somewhat of a, I think everything runs through Cooper. And because everything runs through Cooper, I feel like if Carolina can match up with them, then they can match up with them. Now, and what I mean is if we can kind of match up with Cooper, I think that we'll be okay. Now, by okay, I in no way, shape, or form am expecting to beat the Duke Blue Devils 2 times, but I feel like, Carolina possibly could get 1. But if you were to ask me today, honestly, Dustin, I would say that Carolina has a very small chance of beating a disciplined team like the Duke Blue Devils. And that's my honest, not fan, opinion. We're playing really bad basketball right now. Really bad. We don't have an identity. And it's like even past not having a big man. Just a ton of stuff to clean up, dude. But like I said, that probably didn't answer your question too much, just because I was looking at it from a Carolina lens. But I do think that a lot of what y'all do obviously runs through Cooper Flagg, and so therefore it's one of those things. Stop Cooper if you can do that, and you'll be okay, or you'll have a legitimate shot of winning. But, it's Duke's discipline and attention to detail that's got them where they're at right now. And you splash in, a guy of the talent of Cooper Flagg, and that's why, I do think that it's a formidable team. And I still think that, Carolina, ooh, he should have laid out for that one. I mean, I'm not just completely sold that this is like an impossible thing for the Heels. But they got to clean some stuff up very fast, man. Very fast. I agree, Levy. I agree with that. I definitely think that he's got the chance to cook against Carolina. I do. But I also wonder, outside of that, above average team, interesting play setup. Yeah, that's true, Lovey. We literally do not have anybody. Belichick 2025. He could go for 40. 100%. 100%. Ooh, got the sticks. SMU out here playing that flag football type game. He pulled it. I mean, this kid's a stinking athlete. Oh, come on, bro. You could have got more than that, Jennings. Missing a true point guard, but I like running it through Flag and getting a switch. I think Evans will be huge for us. Proctor's being overlooked this year. I definitely think y'all can make a little run, dude. I think y'all can make a little run, man. I haven't lost hope in Carolina. Hopefully it'll be good matchups. They do have erasers around the rim. That's true, Lovey. Old dudes returning North Carolina to glory. Big guards are killing us, man. 100%. Interesting. Interesting, Dustin. That's interesting, bro. He's just out there letting them play right now. It's funny because that's what I feel like Hubert's doing. And it's not looking good for us. It's not looking good for us, man. You think so, Dustin? I hope so, bro. I hope so, man, because that SEC Big Ten Challenge or SEC ACC Challenge was embarrassing. Gosh, bro. Like Lovey said, man. If I'm Jennings, bro, I'm ticked off, man. Clemson in basketball, yeah. Basketball. She had me pissed. I was pulling for UNC low key, Dustin. Tackle. Good stinking tackle. Everything about the team right now is soft, bro. Wesley is pissed off. Come on, man. Make this a one possession game, bro. Give us something to talk about. There it is. Touchdown ball game, boys. This is a sideline warning. Yep, 46-yarder, bro. 7-point game. Yep, 100%, Lovey. The Oregon Ducks, man. I hope. You know what? I wouldn't mind them going ahead and winning one. Just because what's the guy that's got the unlimited NIL thing? I want Clemson to win, Dustin. I want Clemson to win because I just think it would be stinking terrible if SMU, first year came into the ACC from the AAC and won the daggone ACC Championship, bro. It's embarrassing enough that they're one of the two best teams in the conference. So I'm pulling for Clemson, man. I'm pulling for the old guard to hold it down, dude. Put these new guys in their stinking place. Yeah, but Oregon, man, I hope I'd like to see them go ahead and just get it done. That way we can get rid of all this Oregon and unlimited NIL stuff. Because they got another stupid recruiting class coming in. Thought you were pulling for Clemson, Nick. Yeah, I was hoping we got him, Levy. I thought we were gonna get him. I thought we were gonna get him, bro. No dice. No stinking dice. Clemson's getting too much attention already in the ACC. Think so? Ashley is pissed. Yeah, I like Lanning, man. I think he's a hell of a coach, dude. I like Lanning a lot, bro. I love this thinking pregame speech. I love that, bro. If I could get that in Carolina Blue, dude, I'd stinking die a happy man. I just need that in Carolina Blue. Yeah, it was tough, man. I agree, bro. I agree. That was the tough stinking. I was like, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that crap got me fired up. And I'm not even close to an Oregon Ducks fan. I tell you what, man, I've been impressed with SMU stinking containing Phil Maffa. A little surprised by his inability to get going, dude. That guy's got 13 carries for stinking 28 yards. That's pretty incredible because I thought that he would run crazy Oh, there he is out of the pocket. Ooh, that was Homosinoski. Bro. Good defense. Beat him to the football. Clemson got to punt it away, man. SMU definitely has a chance, dude. Yep, SMU definitely has a stinking chance because they can score quick, too. Wow. What are you talking about, Nick? I was about to say, man. Got 4 minutes, bro, and SMU can score quick. We'll sprint out. Oh. Man, get your hands out there, bro. Second and 10. Five yards right there. 3rd and 5. How many timeouts does SMU have? All 3? Yeah, they got all 3 timeouts. Got him. There's the sticks. There's the sticks. A1 is killing him out of the backfield, man. Or is he coming out there in a slot? I know he's getting a lot of stuff over the middle, bro. They're moving the football. Moving the football, Lovey. Oh, bro, you just cannot get this kid. Oh, a dart in there too, bro. First down, SMU. They're stinking driving, man. They got all the time in the world, bro. 2-minute warning plus 3 timeouts. They got all the stinking time in the world. Oh, shot. Ooh. Oh. You got to snag that, bro. Thought he came back for it and got it. Good defense, man. Way to get that hand in there, 2-0. Draw play. Uh-oh. That makes it definitely manageable, dude. That'll probably take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd down. Yeah, he's probably going to take that out to the 2-minute warning. No way they run another play. Wow. Got another one off, bro, on 3rd down. Dude, I'm telling you, one is just cutting them up over the middle, bro. 2-minute warning, man. Picked up the sticks. Dabo, you better get your boys right, man. Got to get your boys right, Dabo. Look at that. Look at the yards disparity, bro. 418 to 305. That's crazy, man. SMU's defense has held Clemson to 305 yards of total offense. That's sticking out of control, dude. That is sticking out of control. And Phil Moffa's got 13 carries for 28 yards. Never would have seen that coming. Clemson's got 62 yards rushing. And they don't have one penalty called on them. That's also another amazing statistic. Dick don't like Clemson, man. SMU may sneak in even if they lose. I mean, if it's a close game like this, they would definitely have a shot. What's on my Christmas list, man? I got everything that I could need, Nick. I don't know, man. The winning lottery ticket, which I don't even play the lottery. It'd be nice if the winning lottery ticket just found its way to my front door. So that's what I'm going to wish for. I promise you, if I win the lottery, everybody that's in this chat right now, I got you. If the winning lottery ticket ends up on my front door tonight and I wake up in the morning, find it, notice that it's the winning numbers, I promise you, I will come back to this video. I'll find out everybody that's in here right now and we'll split it evenly. $146 in the first quarter. Kev said, I'm sick of Clemson every year winning the ACC. Yeah, Carolina basketball to play better. Hey, touche, Kev. Yeah, I just don't want, I get what you're saying, bro. I just don't want SMU to come in year one, dude. And I don't want SMU to come in and win it in the first year, man. I think it's just embarrassing to to all of us that are of the old guard. Costco said, yeah, money. Love you too, bro. I got you, Vasco. If that ticket ends up on my front door, man, I got you, fam. I'll take a split with Duke and a sweep of state. I'll take that too, man. I would take that at this moment right now too, Levy. All day, baby. We'll see if SMU can cash this in, bro. That's nothing. Second down. Got him, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, man, the way that this kid, that's a crazy part of his game. How he can get out of the pocket and draw those defenders to him, which opens up his receivers out there just like that. That is that's a great understanding of the game, and it's a great talent to have. Bro, I'm on the Bill Belichick train, brother. And I think he's going to be Carolina's next head coach. That's what I'll tell you. I really believe that Bill Belichick is going to be Carolina's next head coach. I think his son comes from Washington. And I think we see an immediate culture change at Carolina. Third and short, 50 seconds to go. Timeout. That should be the first one, right? Then they got 2. Okay, yeah, they're going to have to burn that one. Burn that one for an injured player. No. Fosco. I think as soon as we get the announcement that Bill Belichick is going to be the head coach, Bryce Baker is going to sign, and then I would not be surprised if Jacoby Criswell is the starter going into the season, and by the time we come out of the spring, Bryce Baker is your stinking starting quarterback. That's what I think. That's my my prediction. Lovey. He said, I'm concerned with State. We're used to going into your house and beating you by 30. But this year, it might only be by 3. Brady going to be the quarterback coach? Hey, man, I'll take it. I'll stick and take it. Bring him in here, man. Bring Tom Brady and Julian Edelman and Teddy Bruschi. Hey, let's bring them all in, dude. First down, pick up the sticks. Oh, I want him to, if he's healed enough, which that's the question, Bosco. If he's healed up enough, because it was a really bad stinking break. I'm all for it, man. Hey, give him a shot, dude. Give him a shot. Oof. Just missed him. Just missed him. $26 seconds to play, bro. 3rd and 6. We're almost done. Got him. Pick it up. Come on. Oh, he went out of bounds. Stop the clock. Still got 2 timeouts, man. My glorious king. I would say that this might even be a dream scenario for the Atlantic Coast Conference, man. Let's say it ends now. Clemson ends this game 31-24. I would say that with first down, bro. First down SMU. Clock stops, man. 2 timeouts. You got all stinking day. All day. Oh, did he catch that? Bro, is that 6? Oh, my goodness. Wow. Bro. Unbelievable, man. Stones of stinking steel. Hey, Kev said go for 2. Now, that would be some daggum Harry Stones right there, bro. That's no more Peach Fuzz action, bro. That's some Harry Stones if you go for 2 right here. 100%, bro. That's 6. He controlled the football, bro. That's a touchdown. All stinking day. Oh, yeah. He got the toe in, bro. Max Johnson would have thrown that better. Bosco. I'm starting to wonder if you are Max Johnson. These boys in Texas recruiting, man. Hutch said Texas is Texas. They've done a really good stinking job this season. I don't know, Dustin. That's a good question, man. But I think SMU's got all the stinking juice, bro. "16 seconds, man." Yeah, I agree. This is about, for the Atlantic Coast Conference, it's about as good as you can ask, bro. If Clemson wins, I think they're both in. If SMU wins, Clemson is obviously out. SMU is stinking in. Your whole team is made up of grocery baggers and college dropouts. You had one year. You had one good year, bro. Oh, they're gonna stink and park it right there. They're gonna park it right there, Vasco. "31 to 31. Uh-oh. 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 8 with some stinking gas, bro. Hey, man. Klubnik's just got to get one stinking quick. That's it, man. Let's get a field goal attempt. That's a big return, bro. Big return. Yeah, let's go, 81. Let's go. Go ahead and get that stinking leg fired up. Hutch, go talk to him. SMU coach to UNC. Yeah, I know, Vasco. I know you're not, bro. With gold Trans Ams. And that'd be super clean, Hutch. That'd be super clean. It's funny, man. That used to be like when I was young. My first car was a 1995. It was a forest green Pontiac Firebird. 1995 Pontiac Firebird with 92,000 miles on it. And it had ICW alloy rims, leather seats. Stinking cool car, bro. Stinking cool car for my first car. But my dream car at the time was a Trans Am. Was a Trans Am. Obviously, they don't make them anymore because Pontiac is no longer a thing. But yeah, that was my first car, man. 1995 forest green Firebird. Uh-oh, get down. Dude, they're close, bro. They're stinking close, man. 3 seconds. And it says that they're just outside of field goal range. This would be like a 3 yards for his longest one. The farthest field goal? Nah, I don't think so, son. I think it's 64. Yeah, but in a college game. In a college game, I think it's 64. Got to try it, Dustin. SMU gave Eric Dickerson a 1979 gold Trans Am. All right, I'm not looking at your comments because y'all are probably a little bit ahead of me. I'm just looking straight at the screen. Is he going to stick it through? Clemson for the championship. The spot, the snap, the snap, the spot. He got it. Let's stick it go. Bro. He looked like stinking Hutch out there, bro. Look at Dabo, man. And they're going to the stinking playoffs, bro. That's about, for the ACC, I think both of these guys get in. I think both of these guys stinking get in, man. What a stinking ball game, bro. That was big time, Lovey. That was big time, man. Really bad special teams play from SMU. Really bad defense on the one play that let them get in a stinking field goal range. Hey, how about the battle from SMU to get back into that stinking football game? And I'm not going to lie, though, bro. Personally, I'm happy that Clemson did not allow them to come in their first year and beat, good night, the stinking best program that we've had in the conference. Snuck it with about 2 yards to stinking spare, bro. Snuck it in for, there's no way they can do it, Dustin. That'd be stinking highway robbery, bro. Dabo knows he's going to the playoffs. SMU should get in there too, man. SMU should still get in. I agree. I'm tired of Clemson winning too, but nah, I can't. Couldn't have SMU in there, bro. Couldn't have SMU in there, man. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Don't hate me, Tar Heel Nation, but I can't stand Clemson, but I like Dabo. I like Dabo. He's a good daggum coach, man. I think he's a good man. And it's possible. It's possible, Dustin. But good night, bro. You lost by 3. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do tomorrow, man. 8 out of 10 years, dominance, 100%. Hutch said, what a game. It's a great ACC Championship game. We had some good games, man. SEC Championship went to stinking overtime. ACC Championship came down to a stinking field goal to win the ball game. That guy definitely does his eyebrows. Sorry, man. I had to throw that in there, bro. Max Johnson's a better coach than Dabo. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Hey, Harrison. Congratulations, bro. That's a hell of a ball game, man. Clemson is back in the playoffs, dude. Back in the stinking playoffs, man. I don't know how many years it is in a row, buddy, but no, because Pitt won it in 2021. We'll see, man. Hopefully they get 2 in, bro. Hopefully they get 2 in, man. I don't know, Cody. You talking about for the playoff show? I don't know, man. We'll see. I got to work a little bit tomorrow, so we got to see, man. And that's why he's my stinking guy, Hutch. Yep, 100%, man. 100%. Keep the main thing the main thing. That's why Dabo's my stinking guy, bro. That's why Dabo's my stinking guy. Alabama shouldn't be in. All right, Lovey, have a good night, bro. I'm about to jump off of here too, man. So there you have it, baby. 2024 Clemson Tigers, the Atlantic Coast Conference champions again. What do you stinking know, dude? What do you stinking know? Hopefully the ACC gets 2 teams in, though, man. Clemson earned it. I think SMU should stinking. They should also get in, especially with a game ending like that on a daggone field goal as time expires. And it'll be interesting to see how the committee jacks up the conference, dude. But We shall see, my friends. We shall stink and see. So, hey, listen, spent a lot of time together today, boys. Got to see Carolina get the W, man. Come in here and watch the ACC Championship game. So I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with your boy, man. It's almost daggone midnight. And hopefully, Tar Heel Nation, we get some news within the next 24 hours pertaining to the GOAT, donning Carolina stinking blue, man. So we'll see what happens, guys. But anyway, hit that like button on your way out, man. Y'all have a wonderful night, and we will catch you on the next one.